Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bill Brown. I have Frosty today. Say hi, Frosty.
Howdy.
What's going on to you today?
Oh, there's lots going on.
Sounds good to
We,
me.
let's pick their brains.
Sounds good. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Bill Brown. We are Men in Tights, the two duels.
Two women
Uh,
types.
it's the only thing I can think of. What can I tell you? How you doing, Graham? What's going on there? We have a special thing today. We have two videos today. Not one, but two. And the first one is so-so. The second one is going to wake up a lot of people. And it should, to show us how these tyrants are against the American people. And it's been like this for years and years and years. But now they're showing their teeth. But the first video ain't nothing, but I'm just warming you up for the second video. Anything to say, Vosti?
Let's get warm.
Let's do it. All right, I'll get back to it. See what we can get into. I love the way you talk. You sweet talking thing, you. Let's get it started. All right, here we go.
Barack Obama is starting a new decade in style. The former president celebrated turning 60 with a star-studded bash in Martha's Vineyard over the weekend. Though the celebrity-packed guest list is said to have been pared down recently amid rising cases of the COVID-19 Delta variant, reported attendees who made the final cut include John Legend and Chrissy Teigen, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson, and more. Music manager TJ Chapman revealed on Instagram that Obama danced throughout his client Trap Beckham's entire performance, telling followers that they'd never seen the previous POTUS like that before. Chapman explained that his and Trap's previous social media posts showing visuals of the party were taken down due to the event's photography ban. Erykah Badu had also shared a now deleted clip of Obama showing off his moves.
You know, it's funny. It's hilarious. A man who never danced in his life, a professional dancer, he's the best in the world. What a show off this man is, you know? I mean, wow. Now just think if he didn't have any money and he lived in the ghettos. what kind of a man would he be? He'd be a bum. They wouldn't care anything about this guy or anything about him. But because he's rich, screwed people to get where he's at, he's just the best man in the world.
And he
How we
can
just
dance, and he can dance to it. You know, he's like Fred Astaire.
hmm, and he is. He's like Fred Astaire. Yeah. What is that song in the rain? Dancing in the rain. Yeah. But we idolize these people, and they're nothing. They're people. They're just with a title. They're nothing at all. They wear clothes. They bleed. They shit like we do. They smell like we do. They're nothing. The only difference is they're powerful. They got money. Who gives a shit? Fictional money, paper money that they're going to get rid of anyway. Which Frosty's going to tell you about that too at the end of these two videos. Frosty's all set for that. It's stupid. We idolize these people and they're screwing us. Wow. I mean, come on, people. How
No
smart
wonder
can we
he's
be?
dancing. No wonder he's dancing.
Yeah, no, yeah. Getting all that money off of us, you know.
And smile. Look at that smile. Fill
Really?
my
How many?
wallet. That says, fill my wallet.
Yeah, yeah, it's about right too. It's just crazy. I mean, people idolize these people in Hollywood. They idolize the radio stations, the news people. Oh my God, they're celebrities. We got to bow down to them. Oh, can I have your autograph? Screw that shit. They're people. They're nothing special. You know, you hear, well, like the Queen, she died. You know, I feel sorry for her. Don't get me wrong. I hate to see anybody die, but who gives a shit? You know, she was wealthy. She never hurt. She never wanted for nothing. Look at the American people nowadays are hurting, being killed, having fentanyl in their system without them knowing about it. Does the government give a shit? Do these wealthy pricks care? No, they don't. Anything, Dad?
Well, look at those ears. That's where you put the coins in.
Twist his ear and watch the arm go down. Slot. Yeah.
Yeah.
His
The
eyes will
slot
bring up money.
machine.
Yeah. Yeah. His eyes will bring up money. Ching ching. Yeah. I mean, look at this. I mean, big deal. You know. Well, anyway, let's go on some more here.
Partygoers have reported that the soiree was Hawaiian themed, with the decor, food, and guest of honor's wardrobe all paying homage to his home state. Items like napkins featured a 44 by 60 logo to commemorate Obama's 2 terms as the 44th Commander-in-Chief, as well as his age milestone. Former First Lady Michelle Obama was also on hand, of course, wearing a multicolored butterfly print halter dress by Dundas, according to a press release. Though it's unclear if Obama's daughters, Malia and Sasha, also celebrated their dad's big night, the family is known for their close-knit bond. Michelle told Access Hollywood's Mario Lopez and his kids Gia and Dominic earlier this year what makes her longtime love such a dedicated father.
I told my kids, just don't trust in government. It's a fictional thing. That's what I told my kids, and we get along fine. You know, do the best you can and whatever you can do, you know. And I've also told them, hey, start doing gardens. Start living off the land if you can. And hopefully they'll take my advice. But these people, they never worked a day in their life. Never. Seriously. They never went out there doing a mechanic job, plumbing job, doing dirt jobs. Then their hands never got dirty, never got a callus. They got a callus on their ass, but they never got a callus in their hand. What do you think?
They're too
What,
smart to work. They're too smart to work. And that's, ask them and they'll tell you.
mm-hmm. The pen is mightier than the sword.
The pen is the sword.
Yeah, really. You know, it's a shame, and they don't see the actual people behind that pen. You know, I mean, how many lives they're tearing apart. In fact, they don't even give a shit. The amount of people that went to war for what? For nothing, to make them richer. And like you said, you would never go back again, and you were in war. I wasn't. You know more about it than I do.
Yeah, I would never do it again. Not this day and age, under these conditions, after knowing what I know.
The bad thing about it, they were setting the stage in Vietnam era too, as well. You know what I mean? In fact, they were setting it in World War II, World War One. They knew what they're going to do. The Rockefellers and everything else. It's fictional money.
That's oh, Johnson was heavily invested in Bell Helicopter. I think his wife owned it or something, half of it or something.
Oh yeah. I mean, the war is not for us for freedom. It's for them to get richer. All these elites. The millions of people have died for nothing. The graves that are out there, the unknown soldiers. Do they give a shit? No. They make it look pretty. You see Obama out there, or Biden, or Bush go out there on the unknown graves and walk around and pretend like they're crying and feel sorry for the people. They could give a damn. Just like they don't care about the American people. And it's a shame. We take care of other countries. We don't take care of ourselves. There's something wrong there, people. There really is. Believe me, I have heart when I see people. I mean, legit people who are poor or asking for money. I will give them money. But it's a shame. These people work their asses off for us to do something, for freedom. And these poor people right now are poor. They can't take care of their teeth, their hygiene. They can't do nothing. Do they care? No, they have parties. Oh, Obama, his second term, we got this beautiful golden napkin here to represent his 2 terms. Who gives a shit? You stick that napkin and use it for toilet paper, as far as I'm concerned. I never did have a gold toilet paper. Wonder how that'd feel. Probably feel pretty good. Hey, at least I'd have an expensive ass. You know what I'm saying? With all that
And,
gold
and
on
they
me.
and they complained about Trump having the golden throne
Yeah, yeah. It's
in
just
his
crazy.
bathroom.
Doesn't that baffle your mind? And they
Well, it's
act
the
like there's
media.
nothing.
It's the
Huh?
media turning these people into celebrities.
Yeah, yeah. Like they're gods, and they're nothing. They're nobody. You know. I'm telling you, if I actually seen one of these people, and I had a chance to talk to him on or off camera, like I wrote down in my description, I would ask him a simple thing: how many people did you screw to get where you're at now? How many lives did you destroy to get where you're at now? How many people you didn't care about to get where you're at now for your status? And that's the question. All right, let's keep going.
Sure, he's a lot like your dad. First of all, he loves his daughters with all of his heart. He wants nothing but the best for them. But more importantly, he knows how smart and capable they are as young women, and he treats them as equals. Not as they still have discipline and rules and respect, but he encourages them in everything they do. And
What? His daughters didn't turn into men? What's going on here? That ain't right. I thought equal justice for everybody. They should learn how to turn into men. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, what's fair to us is fair to them. I don't know. I think they're not raising their kids right.
And that's all you want from a dad, not just for a girl dad, but for any dad who is involved and engaged and shows love and stability and consistency.
Yeah,
That's
any
the kind
dad.
of dad he is.
Any dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
There
he's
it is.
special because he wants the same things that any reasonable person who's a dad would want for their daughter. I mean, so that makes him special, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah, it makes him real special. I mean, live by his wisdom, you know. I mean, let our kids be taught transgender and CRT and wokeness and how to say different words and go against your parents and don't say nothing about your parents what we're talking about and your parents are evil and our Constitution ain't worth a shit. America ain't worth a shit. And, you know, it's bullshit. Is what it is. America is a fictional country. Oops, we got some stuff here.
And
There we go. And
white
we're
people, white people ain't worth a damn, but his daughters date him.
did you see what Graham said? And we're paying for that royal pain in the ass.
And we'll be paying for him for a long time.
Yeah.
He was one of the youngest presidents. You know that he'll be on the taxpayers' dime for another 3 or 4 decades, easy.
The words and swords. He's right, sword. Yeah. Oh yeah, we will. He was. It was done purposely. You know, they pressed the issue. Oh, the first black president. Oh man, people are racist if they don't vote for him. Oh, we got to get him in office. He was the worst president we ever had besides Biden. Well, I should say
We're
Biden's yeah,
we're still
first one.
paying for that peanut farmer who was president back in the '70s. So think
Oh,
about that.
what
That's
was
been over 45 years or
yeah,
40 years anyway.
what the hell was his name? I forgot his name now.
Carter, Jimmy Carter. I'll
That's
never
right,
forget
Jimmy.
the
Yeah,
idiot.
Jimmy Carter. That's exactly who that was. Yeah, Mister, I gave the Panama Canal away. You know, I mean, we give everything away, everything, even our equipment over there in Afghanistan. You know, just left it there.
People were fighting at the gas pump. The lines were horrendous. 3 and 4 hour wait to fill your car. If if the gas held out and your position in line wasn't too far back and the tanks didn't empty out, you could sit there for 4 or 5 hours in line and then the tanks are empty and you got to go find another line to sit in.
Oh yeah. Well, we had that big blackout for 3 days over here on the eastern side. I don't know if you remember that or not. I mean,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like three. I told my wife, "Oh, don't worry about it. It'll come on about maybe 2 or 3 hours." Shit, 3 days later, real smart there. 3 hours. How about 3 days? Anyway, thank God we had a full tank. I always fill my tank up, and I fill it right to the top. And once it gets below F, I fill it up again, just in case. And everybody was fighting to get gas that had electricity, and they were lined up. I could not believe it. People out there sleeping outside because it was hot. You know, it's just amazing. But we did have a party out of it. Our food that was spoiled, we did a cookout for everybody. Just gave it away. But these, you know, and the government didn't give a shit. No apologies or nothing. It's a racket for them. It's a money making racket. And I'll show you that in just a short here. I'll let you talk to while I'm getting the other.
Word/sword.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now this should wake up a lot of people. I am surprised I got this. I went, wow. If this doesn't wake up people, they got to go see a psychiatrist. Seriously, they're in trouble. All right, here we go.
At least book some time on Frosty's couch.
Oh, wait, you see. Now this is the the celebrities, the elites, the one we bow down to. Oh, can I have your autograph? Oh, please, please. Oh, I'll go in bed with you. Anything just to get your autograph. Yeah, here
Isn't
we
he
go.
wonderful?
Oh yeah, I could care less about them people. Here we go. Enjoy, people. This is going to be it. I got to talk in between, but hold on.
You need to take down Graham's comments so that people can read the whole
Oh,
thing.
shit. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you.
Billionaires, they're not just like us. Something happens when you reach a certain level of wealth. The jets become private, the apartments become penthouses, and the parties get real epic real fast. Here are the secret parties billionaires don't want you to know about. In the hanky-panky filled parties of Silicon Valley, dinner comes first, usually prepared by the host to avoid the prying eyes of cooks and cleaners. Social media is strictly forbidden for obvious reasons. Then the drugs come out. MDMA seems to be the top choice, although it's far from the only offering. The guests break off into groups of 2, 3, or more, usually for cuddle puddles, a cute way to describe a gang of groping millionaires and billionaires. From there, things get really freaky. The mostly male bigwigs of Silicon Valley have these drug-fueled love parties on the regular, bringing in a bevy of young women from anywhere they can get their hands on them. And get their hands on them they do, often with their wives and girlfriends right beside them. These men tend to be the wealthy tycoons behind some of the biggest brands in the world. As Emily Chang, author of the book Brotopia, describes it, they like to treat these parties as extensions of their world-changing professional philosophies by overturning traditions in their private lives. In the end, that means a boatload of hookups in private mansions, estates, and yachts the world over. You won't find a lot of Carvel ice cream cake at a billionaire's birthday party. Even Jay-Z and Beyonce dropped $200,000 on their daughter Blue Ivy's first birthday. Businessman Ronald Perlman likes to celebrate his on a 188-foot yacht in the warm waters of St. Bart's, often flying in famous folks like Barry Manilow to sing him happy birthday. Retail tycoon Philip Green once surprised 100 of his friends with a last-minute trip to the Maldives for his 55th. And that's nothing compared to Joe Low, the Malaysian billionaire who turned his 31st birthday into the biggest bash Las Vegas had ever seen, even though no one was quite sure who he was. Low built what looked like an aircraft hangar on a vacant plot of land and then filled it up with some of the world's biggest stars. Leonardo DiCaprio, Kanye West, and Kim Kardashian were there, along with a Ferris wheel, carousel, circus trampoline, and cigar lounge. Jamie Foxx hosted with performances by Britney Spears, Q-Tip, and Chris Brown. To end the night, a giant fireworks show exploded over the Nevada desert. Henry Nicholas, the founder of the tech company Broadcom, turned a warehouse in California into a never-ending adult fantasy room. The personal pleasure pad was reportedly stocked to the brim with cocaine, meth, and ecstasy, along with cutting-edge technology, making it the ultimate spot to hang with his friends and an endless rotation of ladies of the night. And when that wasn't good enough, Nicholas allegedly hired a construction team to covertly connect the place to his home through underground passageways. This shouldn't come as a shock to the folks who know anything about him. He used to secretly spike his colleagues' drinks with ecstasy, And he once smoked so much marijuana on his private plane that the pilot was forced to put on an oxygen mask. Unfortunately, at least for Nicholas, it all came tumbling down when he was arrested for his Caligula-esque lifestyle, along with a laundry list of securities fraud. He was acquitted of all charges, but his rap sheet still isn't a great look for him.
There you go. There's your perfect example of equal justice. Because he's rich, he got away with it. Because he's a billionaire. Bought out his crime. Probably got the judge and just said, hey, don't say nothing, I'll pay you underneath the table. And that's exactly what's going on. It's a shame how this is working. It really is. And this is all fictional. Every bit of it's fictional. Freedom, American freedom. But yet these billionaires, the ones who control our lives through Congress, piss them off underneath the table, are destroying our lives. But yet they're living the best lives. They're taking money from us, and they themselves are taking it and giving it to themselves. They don't care about the American people, and they want more. They want your homes. They want everything you can get. They want you to suffer. They want you to bow down to tyranny. And this is the whole idea. Oh, go on, Frosty, I hear you.
Well, there's no bigger killer of people than the governments around the world. It's been proven over and over, and I don't think our government's any exception when you look at it.
Well, you see that guy with that devil's outfit, worshiping for the devil, everybody's bowing down to him.
Oh yeah, see the breast on it? It looks like the devil went through a transition.
Yeah, they actually drink blood, what I understand, some ceremonies. They do, they drink blood. It's just, and then the drugs that they're going through,
Oh yeah,
getting them girls hopped up and everything else and drugged and taking advantage of them. A lot of them are there to service the men, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of them weren't. And the husband and wives get together on this stuff? Come on. These are the people we idolize.
it's the old Roman orgy behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it'll be long the way they're going, the way they're trying to groom kids. It'll pretty soon. It'll be the Roman orgy on the congressional steps someplace.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it a bit. Like I said, I seen two women kissing in front of this computer place on the side of the building, and I screamed out loud, "Hey, now you know why we like women. You do too." They didn't like that. I didn't care. I'm outspoken. You want to do it in your privacy at home. Don't make a point of that you two are lesbians, whatever. That's yours, but don't make it out there in front of kids and everything else. That's ridiculous. But yet when I have a cigarette outside smoking, somebody passes by like about 10 feet, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
stick it. I ain't going for your shit. I'm sorry. I'm too set in my ways. I live a lot longer than you, and I know a lot more than you do. And it's a damn shame. These kids are being woke, and they're believing in that damn television. These movies
Yeah,
now that come on.
they're actually believing in what they're being taught in these schools. To hate
Well, that
themselves, to hate America.
hmm
Anything that's good is bad, and they're believing it.
yeah, because the adults are allowing them to watch it. That cartoon, what was that? Light Years. I guess that was the third one they made. My daughter
Yeah,
says, my daughter told my granddaughter, no, you ain't watching that. It was all about wokeness.
yeah.
And I went, wow. And I hope Disney goes under. I really do. All my life I wanted to go to Disney. Not now. I want nothing to do with it. Walt Disney started that for kids, and now they're starting to do this LBG stuff in there. That's a crock. I don't care what they say. And to have it in schools, at school functions, nah, it's not right. And these parents should be shot who do that to their kids. Let these kids get old enough. They want to find out when they hit 18. Let them decide what they want to do then. but not when they're young, not when they don't know any better. They trust in their parents, and they trust in, teachers. And teachers are burning them. And a lot of parents are burning them too.
Child abuse, when you push that stuff on them before puberty, it's just child abuse. That's all it is.
It is. Do you see the government get involved in it? No. They're supporting it because of these freaking celebrities are doing it. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. It really is.
The movies are just like that now. They're unwatchable.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't even watch the new movies anymore, hardly at all. If I do, I'll see if it's any good. If not, I shut it off and just watch my old pictures, the old West. But look at this guy, and he got away with it. That'd be me and you. We'd be going to jail and be posted all over the news. This guy was a drug addict, and we got him good. We're gonna burn his ass.
Oh, look at Hunter Biden.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Hold on here. Graham's got stuff he's saying here. Let me go back now and see what he says here. This is going to be good. I know it is. Here we go. The celebrities are cash cows. He tells it like it is. I like this guy. The comic Cat Williams spoke about being a fancy mansion party. Okay, he said that there are similar parties are going in other rooms, and then you go and have a look. What the okay. BLM, British male lesbians. And the music is poop too.
Yeah, it is. It's crap.
I don't watch movies anymore. I don't blame you, Graham. It's bullshit. It really is. I watch the old time pictures. I used to watch Leave It to Beaver. What's the rest of it? Leave It to Beaver. Dennis the Menace. Lassie.
You ever
Yeah.
watch Lassie?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. I thought it was a male dog. It was a female. I never knew that. They played
Well,
that.
I could tell. She just didn't have her makeup on.
She, well, she had head underneath her chin. I didn't know for sure.
Those long eyelashes should have gave it away.
All right, we'll start this again. All right, here we go. I have a dog for her. Here we go.
The Cannes Film Festival is a lot of things, from a glamorous party to an over-the-top trade convention. Hollywood heavyweights cut deals and schmooze with their favorite movie stars. But for the working girls who fly in, it's a bit of a gold mine. Thousands of women flock to the fest every year, from high-end call girls charging in the thousands to streetwalkers plying their trade for $50. But find the right John and you can hit it big. Some of the women have been reportedly known to make $40,000 a night. According to a Lebanese businessman who described the scene to The Hollywood Reporter, there are about 30 or 40 luxury yachts in the bay during the festival each year. Each boat is filled with about 10 women plus drugs and alcohol. And apparently, this has all been going on for the past 60 years. The 2012 Kappa Beta Phi dinner, a secret gathering of Wall Street royalty, began with the address, "Good evening, exalted high council, former grand swipes in waiting, fellow Wall Street Kappas, and worthless neophytes." The dinner was designed as an ultra-exclusive financial community fraternity at the dawn of the Great Depression. Kevin Roose, author of the book Young Money, described it as a sort of one-percenters friars club. It's a chance for some of the richest men in the world to shut the doors and let loose. It may be the only place you can see literal billionaires perform sexist and homophobic skits and sing lame song parodies about how rich they are. As Roose put it, here were executives who had strong ideas about politics, society, and the work of their colleagues, but who would never have the courage to voice those opinions in a public setting. Roose snuck into the 2012 festivities, and when he was discovered, none other than Wilbur Ross acted as a one-man bouncer and dragged him out. The black-tie dinner isn't for prying eyes.
It sounds like something Occupy Wall Street would invent if they wanted people to hate bankers even more.
And may be full of trust fund kids and millionaires, but it's always gone out of its way to shun showy signs of its own wealth. Not so for Further Future, the offshoot festival designed for and by the uber wealthy. If you've always wanted to be a burner, but also have access to top-notch lavender lattes, this is the spot for you. Its website lists unabashed luxury as one of its primary goals, and its guests won't be disappointed. Beyond the VIP.
And the guests won't be disappointed. Wow, where do I sign? You want to sign up there, Frosty? Maybe we can get some money out of it. What do you think? I think I lost Frosty. That's what I think. Well, anyway.
Oh, I had it on mute. I had it on mute. Didn't know it.
Okay. Yeah. Uh, yeah, they're disgusting. These people are.
Sign me up. I don't think we'd even have to bring our own grapes to something like that.
No, no, everything's be for you. You know, caviar, women, booze, drugs, money. If you make the right deal with somebody there, you know. The red carpet is a symbol of blood of the people. It is. You're right. And this is why America is going down the drain. Because these celebrities give the money to these politicians that swear up and down that they're going to help the American people, but turn their backs when they get paid. And this is what's going on with America. And as far as I'm concerned, it's not America anymore. It's just a country. A country that we thought was America. The name America is nothing. It's a fictional thing. It's a takeover of our lives. And you can see who's going to gain by this. It sure ain't not going to be us. They want more wealth. And they keep making excuses, wars, everything else, fear factors. You can bet 2-1 when they had the Kool-Aid, they weren't wearing masks. They were having a party. They get the best of everything, from dental, medical, the best foods. They get catered just because they're billionaires. They screw people to get up that ladder. And they did. A lot of people. Look at us Americans. How many people have they screwed so far in America? 330 million people? That's quite a bit of people being screwed with. But
and once they're there, they stay there. There's a handful of them over 80 years old in the Congress.
Yeah, that's right.
Some of them bumping up against 90. By the time their re-election is over, this November, they'll be in their 90s.
And they still want to be in the office. They don't want to leave. It's a prestige job. I'm glad I'm not that way. I'm glad I'm not rich like this. I would feel guilty as hell to screw over people. I just not my nature. You know, it's not my nature to screw people purposely. And these people don't care because they don't see what we see. They don't walk the same streets we walk. They get flown everywhere. I would like to see them in war to show them what they did. You know, show the bodies that came out of this ordeal or something that we didn't get out of. I don't know. There we go.
VIP fencing sit airstreams and lunar palaces going for thousands of dollars per night, often fully staffed with personal valets and private chefs. If that's not good enough, Nobu offers $250 a seat dinners, or you can just take part in something called a smudging aura cleansing. Saline and vitamin transfusions are available, and there's a beer and foie gras torsion tasting. Dressed in the steampunk futurism style that's the official aesthetic of the festival, entrepreneurs and tech billionaires mingle, cutting deals between wellness panels. So let the burners eat cake. This is where the powerful come to play. As Mel Brooks once said,
"It's good to be the king."
in Saudi Arabia, it's good to be one of the kingdom's 10,000 princes, flush with cash and a lack of concern for their family's oppressive rules. Why else would a deeply religious theocracy look the other way as its royal class hosts decadent parties, breaking every law in the books? One Saudi prince named Faisal is a second-tier cadet prince, which is about as far from the throne as you can get, but he still enjoys all the perks and privileges of princehood. His epic 2009 Halloween party, whose details were revealed in a leaked diplomatic cable, is still the talk of the town. Alcohol was plentiful at the party's bar, despite being prohibited by Saudi law and custom. There were also plenty of working girls among the guests, which is allegedly not uncommon at such parties. A guest list determined who made it inside the exclusive affair. The scene resembled a nightclub with alcohol, dancing, a DJ at the turntables, and guests in costume. It's a good thing Saudi Arabia just lifted its ban on female drivers so that next time Prince Faisal can invite even more single ladies. According to a spokesperson for Bohemian Grove, the mysterious annual retreat of political power players in Northern California, the club is nothing more than a chance to share a passion for the outdoors, music, and theater. But then again, this is where the early planning for the Manhattan Project took place, so it might not be all fresh air and camp songs. No outsiders really know for certain what this place really is, but when former President Bill Clinton was asked about it, he said,
"That's where all those rich Republicans go up and stand naked against redwood trees, right?"
Spy magazine reporter Philip Weiss managed to sneak into Bohemian Grove back in 1989 and then reported on the handful of rules he encountered. Basically, they were don't do business, don't pee on the trees, and always be drunk. Only the last rule was strictly enforced, though. Inside the campgrounds, he found powerful men making powerful decisions over copious amounts of alcohol. In one notable bit of Bohemian Grove history, in the summer of 1968, Ronald Reagan reportedly agreed not to primary Richard Nixon as the two mingled there. At the 2018 President Club dinner at London's Dorchester Hotel, host Johnny Gold declared, "Welcome to the most un-PC event of the year." That may actually be an understatement. Supposedly a fundraiser for a variety of English charities, the real purpose of this men's-only gathering seems to be a bit more nefarious. British power players from the worlds of finance, politics, and business gather every year to throw their money around, imbibe, and leer at the scantily clad hostesses. In fact, that last part seems to be the main purpose of the party. Hostesses are hired based on their looks and then ordered to wear black underwear to better match the skimpy outfits they're given upon arrival. Once their phones are confiscated, they're given drinks to loosen them up and then paraded out for the men to gawk at. This was reported by Madison Marriage of the Financial Times, who went to the dinner undercover. Hands are slipped up skirts, bottoms are pinched. Drunken men dive in for kisses and ask women if they're actually sex workers. The bathrooms are even monitored and the women are timed to make sure they don't just go and hide. Keep in mind that this is a charity event with prizes including lunch with former London Mayor Boris Johnson and the proceeds going to places like a prominent children's hospital. In the wake
So they make an excuse. They have these big parties and they give it to the charity. Half of it probably. They probably kept the other half. This is probably why Boris Johnson got kicked out of his office. Because of what he's doing. Or what he did, I should say. He's no longer in power. It's amazing. People finally got smart and kicked his ass out.
He's a party animal, wasn't
Yeah. Yeah, look at him. God bless knew this guy in school. Before he became popular. They went to school together. UK did. Bizarre. But this is what it's all about right now. It's for them. It's not for us. And they put the fear factor in us. If they don't fear anything, why should we? Talking about a nuclear war. I don't see them hiding anywhere or talking anything about it. All I see is that we're getting poorer and everything else, and they don't give a shit. The best way to go, though, people, and I'm telling you, and I'll say it again, try to get off the grid. Do a garden. Learn how to get water. Do candlelight if you have to, if you don't have any electricity, if you can't afford it. Do something, but
invest in dirt coin.
yeah, really, because they're screwed, the American people. And if you don't see it, shame on you. I know a lot of you, like me, can't get out of this situation. I'm screwed, and I know it. But I'm trying to get other people to go out there to understand what's going on and leave when they can. It's heinous what they're doing to us, and they don't care. They're having their orgies and whatever. We're trying to do the best we can for our kids. Colleges are going up in price. They're spending money like water. People are coming in, killing people left and right. Women are getting raped. People are just sitting there with their cell phones, taking a picture of it or videoing it. Your news crews don't give a shit. They're not news anymore. They're just gossipers. That's all they are. They love dirty laundry, and that's all it is. Whoever gets the highest rating wins.
Keep people outraged.
Yeah, really. It's just our forefathers didn't want this, but our government got too big. They got greedy, and they manipulated a lot of American people. Now, like Frosty, we knew something was going on in our lives, especially when we were in the military. I couldn't quite pinpoint it until I talked to Guru, and Guru put it all together for me. And he's right. I couldn't argue with him. I tried to, but I didn't win. I should have known better. But he's right. Get off the grid. Stop paying your taxes. don't sign contracts. If you buy
If
a
all
home, buy it out. Huh?
if all your wealth is in paper, you had better get something tangible to invest in.
Yes. Yes. And I'll tell you what, if you grow, or if you get a land there that hasn't been touched, and you do it yourself, tangibles is your foods. You got something tangible you can fall back on, where you can do mason jars and, pickles and carrots and all that stuff. Even meat you can put in a mason jar. It's good. This way you can go through the wintertime and eat good while everybody else is going to be starving. While these, I got to watch myself, while these SOBs live the high and the hog and have parties, orgies. I mean, wake up, people. I'm telling you. And if you think that these celebrities care about you and you want to treat them as gods, shame on you, because you deserve exactly what you get. And it's coming. All right, here we go.
Of the Times report, future iterations have been canceled. When you're a billionaire, you don't take no for an answer, especially not when it comes to your wedding. That's how Napster creator Sean Parker found himself among the redwoods of Big Sur, California back in 2013, celebrating the most lavish wedding this country's ever seen. No expense was spared. Over months, crews built an artificial pond, a bridge, rock staircases, fake stone castle ruins, and a 20-foot-tall wrought iron gate with the couple's initials. The costume designer for the Lord of the Rings movies created Tolkien-themed outfits for all 364 guests, including Sean Lennon, Emma Watson, and California Governor Gavin Newsom. Bunnies were handed out to cuddle with. Animal furs were draped on chairs and full beds. Pigs were roasted on a spit, and Sting sang in front of a 9-foot-tall wedding cake. It was said to cost between $5 million and $10 million. But then the bad press set in, and the legal issues started. One website called it an eco-wrecking wedding, and Parker was forced to write an apology. The wedding was hosted at a luxury hotel whose owners had failed to apply for the appropriate permits. But billionaires don't get in real trouble, not for long at least. Parker paid a fine and agreed to design an app for California as restitution.
Did I see Governor Newsom in there? Wow. The governor for California?
Where else would he be?
Is there a scenario there?
Yep. Looking for that campaign fund. He's in the club.
That's what it is. You got to be in the club. That's right. You got to do those dirty jobs. You don't go to them dirty parties and have orgies and have drugs and drink and wow, that's a dirty job. I'm telling you. What a job.
Oh, the pressure. The pressure.
Oh, I don't know. I could handle that. Wow. Be catered. Every woman that you want. Yeah. Okay. Nah, that's all right. How many people have he screwed? Look at California now, how bad it is.
And they talk about him becoming president.
Oh, gee, that'd be the biggest joke in the world. We do deserve a good enema if we get that guy for president,
Yeah, I'd rather have a goat in there.
I would too. You're right. Man, you're right. You're bad.
Yeah, Billy goat in there. They're horny.
Yeah. At least he won't hide it for public anyway. He'll just do it anywhere.
They wouldn't hide it. They wouldn't hide it.
No. Put down Newsom's name on the back of it. Oh, okay. Well, let me play the rest of this.
Yeah, that picture, that's the first one I've seen of those with breastises.
The what?
That's the first one I've seen with breastis. I call them breastises.
I know what you mean. Um, yeah, it's crazy. I tell you, it is really crazy. I hope that wakes up a lot of people. I seen that. I went, no freaking way.
Well, this next part, if you give me 2 minutes, that's all it's going to take me.
Okay, I'll talk away, and then you do your thing, and we'll show them the what's going to happen to them. A little
Well,
sample.
according to
Oh,
Google,
hold on. You going to talk
according
about
to
it now?
Google,
Hold on here. Let me put
yeah.
the thing up here. Let me put it up here. Hold on, so people can see what we got. Where's it at? Is this it? Oh, wrong one. Sorry about that. As usual. I got it. Let me enlarge it. Okay, all yours. I'm keeping quiet.
Well, if you Google Janet Yellen central bank digital currency, there's a whole page of headlines come up where she's talking about it and what she's planning and doing about it. But even better yet, go to www.whitehouse.gov and here's what it'll say. Technical possibilities for U.S. central bank digital currency. And they got all these smart people in charge of it, their policy advisors. And the first paragraph starts right out. President Biden often summarizes his vision for America in one word: possibilities. A digital dollar. That may seem far fetched, but with modern technology, it's real. It's possible. A, a United States digital currency from the central bank would be a digital form of US dollar for those who don't understand. And it hasn't been decided if they're going to pursue this, according to them, but the US has been examining the implications of and the options for issuing a central bank digital currency. Now, if they pursue that, they're going to try to sell you of all the benefits. You know, it's like ice cream. You're just going to want some ice cream, or you can't wait to get this ice cream because it's going to make your life easier, just like everything else does that the government does. They make your life easier, don't they? Yeah, right. Low cost transactions, greater access to the financial system, blah, blah, blah. However, what they're not going to tell you is it could also introduce a bunch of risk, and it might affect everything, ranging from the stability of the financial system itself. Now, you may think this is a dream, but it's on the White House .gov website. And what has Biden done recently? Well, he issued Executive Order 14067, and it's ensuring responsible development of digital assets. And they placed the highest urgency on research and development efforts into the potential design and deployment options of a U.S. central bank digital currency. The executive order directed the Office of Science and Technology, in consultation with other federal government agencies, to submit to the president a technical evaluation for a potential U.S. central bank digital currency system. So they haven't quite figured out how they're going to do it, how they're going to structure it. But think of this: if the central bank is in control of you and your account and your money, and they don't they don't like your speech, what are they going to do? They're going to do the same thing, because remember, these central banks, they're not a part of the government. They're just like any tech out of Silicon Valley. They can do whatever the hell they want. If they want to shut you off because they don't like what you're talking about, they don't like your speech, they'll censor you just like a lot of these other social media platforms censor you. They'll turn you off. And then what are you going to do? How are you going to pay your bills? What are you going to use to buy food? They're going to suck you into this, offer you all these great ideas, what it's going to do for you. You're going to think you're buying ice cream, and all you're doing is giving them complete control of your life. Because no matter how they structure it and present it, they never leave it alone. They're always going in there to fix it. They're not going to fix it for you. They're going to fix it for them. They're going to squeeze everything out of you. So that's it. Go look for yourself. Don't take my word for it.
We are not against our freedoms. What we are against is the government tyranny, what they're doing to us. There's a two-tier justice in our system. We're being poor, getting rich. They're telling us what to do. We are not their servants. We don't bow down to tyranny. If you do, well, that's your fault, not mine. I'd rather be free than be a slave to government for the same people that I went in the service to fight for. Now, what they're going to do and how they're going to implement this, and I'm not sure how exactly, but I've heard some words already, is one is the money's dirty. You'll get an infection, another Kool-Aid virus, because you're transferring the money to one person to another. Don't touch it. It's no good. We got to get rid of it. The real aspect of it is that they're spending money purposely just to ruin our money, our fake money as it is, so they will go to a central bank. Well, we ran out of money, but don't worry about it. We have a central bank that's going to help us out. All we need is your money and put it in there, and we'll just give you credit for it. This is how they're going to implement this.
And if you think about it, those point of access cells where you stick in your credit card and punch in your numbers, everybody's doing that. So it's just as dirty as any money you ever might have.
Now, I bet you 2 to 1, and again, I can't be certain, but I have a good feeling that they're going to stop this Bitcoin from even getting bigger. They're going to somehow manipulate it. They're going to put a law in because they don't like being schnookered. In other words, that you're outsmarting them.
They're not going to want any competition for their digital currency. So they're gonna do something. Of course, they're going to present it like they're protecting the consumer. We're going to regulate these other bitcoins and similar currencies, and we're going to protect the consumer by regulating them. So there's no competition. It's just like they tried to get rid of the mafia for the same reason. They didn't want competition, and the only competition they had was the mafia on a large scale, anyway.
Well, they still have the mafia, but they're doing everything legit right now. How long they're going to do it, I don't know. But it is a con job for all Americans. And you American people buy into it, shame on you, because something happens to you, blame it on yourselves. Don't blame it on the government. The government has no option in protecting you in any shape or form. They're out there to screw you. They're a corporation. America is a corporation, a business.
That digital currency will be your ankle monitor. They'll know everything you ever do, every transaction you ever made, where you were when you made it, what you bought and how much of it, and how often you buy it.
Now, if we really had a true justice, we should know exactly where our senators are at all times, what they're doing.
Yeah, when they're at these parties, did you ever hear about it?
No, I've never heard anything about it. Never seen it on TV either.
Well, it's a breaking scandal when somebody just has an affair with someone They don't get into these parties though. You don't see that popping up in the news all the time.
Well, it gets me. I don't see these
Who
women activists either.
who knew Gavin Newsom was at that one bash? You know, who knew?
Surprise, surprise. Not, not our governor at California, Nunes. No, he wouldn't do that. He's a perfectly religious man.
That's why he was at the French Laundry without a mask and telling everybody else they had to wear one.
Yeah, yeah. Wake up, America. I'm telling you, you're getting punked. I like to say another word, but I can't. But yeah, you're getting punked good time. You might just bend over and break it off. Seriously, the way things are going right now.
Pelosi was out getting her hair done while she was supporting them, shutting down all the hair salons so nobody else could get theirs done. I
And
mean, these people
lie,
are so two-faced. They lie to you.
yeah.
I mean, they're so two-faced that just, you can't believe a damn word out of their mouth. If they say something that's going to be good for you, believe me, they're not doing anything for you. They're doing it for themselves.
How do you like your medical right now? Since they passed Obamacare, huh? You like that? Seeing your prices going up every year? How you like them catering to the unions and not helping the people who are not in unions? That's your infrastructure right there. Oh, we're going to do infrastructure. They're not helping you out. They're helping out the unions. They're people that pay them for their contribution for the Democratic Party when they go out for elections. That's
Well, for
exactly
either
what they're
party,
doing.
really, for either
Hmm.
party, you know.
Yeah, that's true. For either party, my apologies. You're right.
Why do the Republicans give blanket support for law enforcement? And we know that there's a lot of bad ones out there. I'm not saying there aren't any good ones, but there's a lot of bad ones out there. And there's plenty of evidence if anyone wants to check it out. It's not hard to find. And that doesn't mean everybody's bad, but there's so many out there. How could you possibly give them blanket support? I mean, total, oh, that we're all for law enforcement. Well, then the FBI turns around and does something and they're all against the FBI. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we support the average FBI, the good guy, but it's the leadership. Well, yeah, it's the leadership in media. It's the leadership in the FBI. It's the leadership in the CIA. It's the leadership in Congress. It's the leadership, period, that is the problem.
These politicians only tell you what you want to hear. But I'm telling you, we weed out the words out of these politicians' mouth. All we hear from them is we're going to be make sure that these people are accountable for what they did in the Democratic power that they have right now. We're going to make sure that they really get it bad. But I don't hear not one thing about what they're going to do for American people. Not one thing.
Another prime example is the purge law they passed that goes into effect at the beginning of the year in Illinois. See the movie The Purge, you'll know what that's all about. If you're a criminal within 2,000 miles of Illinois, you're going to be headed up there because you want to partake in the festivities. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. You can rob, rape, kill, and a cop can't do nothing, even if he sees you doing it. No point in arresting you because you're right back out the next day, no bail.
And do you hear one politician say anything about it? Nothing. And I'm telling you, if we get that cryptocurrency, that central bank, you're just giving them an open check with your signature on it. They can do whatever they want to do with it, just like your
With your
401k
life.
plan and your yeah,
Not
it's
just your
your
money, it's your life.
yeah,
They can do anything they want with your life.
and they'll do it too. They have no quorums. If they can kill little babies before they're even born, they can do anything. They just don't care. And believe me, they practice that damn Satan stuff. They drink blood at these rituals. They do. Don't think they don't.
If they'll allow babies to go without formula, don't think that they have a even one molecule of concern for anyone.
Again, Frosty and I are not out here for publicity. We're not out here for subscribers. We're just out here for listeners. And that's all we want, listeners. If you don't like it, don't show up. We don't care. We understand that there's not a lot of people going to watch us. We understand that. But Frosty and I will laugh at the end because we know it's coming down. I guess
The
you could
thing,
call us. Go on.
thing I'm saying about this, I mean, it's right out of their own mouth. It's right out of their own mouth. They put it on the White House government website. I mean, it's right from them. If someone tells you what they are, believe them. And that's what they're doing. They're telling you what they are. So there's no reason not to believe them because they're backing it. They're backing their play with policy.
Did they ask one constituent how they felt about it? No. This is the way it's going to be done, and you will like it. This is Hitler. This is Hitler all over again. The only problem is, instead of Hitler running it, the government is, and it's going to be a one world order. And this is what I said before. They changed a lot of things in America. Standard tools, now it's metric. You know, your rules, same thing. Your rulers. You know, it's heinous. They're changing our culture. They're changing our way we drive now with signs and lights. It's all being universal. It's happening in America right now.
If you go and read these articles on this central bank digital currency, you'll see where there's over 100 countries already implementing some form, or it's in the planning, and they state that we're behind the curve. The U.S. is behind. We're laggards in that area, but yet now they're going to get up to speed with this new executive order. They're gonna they're gonna figure out all the ins and outs of it. They're gonna they're gonna structure it for themselves. They're not gonna structure it for you. When's the last time you structured something for you, the average guy? You know, they might have a special for maybe if you're in the union, you'll get some special benefit. That's about it. But you're selling your soul when you go onto that digital currency. You've done sold your soul to the devil right there.
The
If you
mark of the
believe in it.
beast. Yep, the mark of the beast. And that's exactly what it is. The mark of the beast. You'll have two options. Either obey and listen to your government, and then when they're done using you, they'll just kill you. Or get away from them as much as you possibly can. Start your own garden, start your own land. They're tearing up your soil right now with that GMO. They're actually tearing up the soil. They're changing the soil. And we're eating garbage while they're eating the best of things. Now they want us to eat bugs. That's coming up.
Why is Bill Gates buying up all this farmland? Why are they allowing uh, foreign countries to come in here with investment firms to invest and buy up all our farmland? Think about it.
Why is the Netherlands fighting no fertilizer right now, and they're driving their tractors and they're getting shot for no reason at all? Just driving their tractors. They're not trying to kill anybody. They're just getting shot. Yeah, and the same thing's happening here right now. No fertilizer coming in. Like the one guy said, I hope there is a meteorite that hits the Earth. Might change some people's attitude.
Yeah, that was his hope for a reset.
Hmm.
He thought maybe if a meteor hit, well, then we could restructure our government. Well,
Hopefully, hopefully for the better, but I don't think so.
if there's
Not the
any
way.
kind of advance warning, where are the people that are going to survive? They're going to be in those government underground bunkers, all stocked with all kinds of food, and everything they need for a couple of years. So who's going to emerge? Who's going to emerge after this meteor hits? The same crooked, evil individuals that will structure another one to their benefit.
Why does a person need to be a billionaire? He buys out companies anyway. What's going to happen is the small companies are going to be eaten up by the big companies. And eventually there's going to be only one company that survives. And they're going to take care of everything. Man, I used to love it with the mop stores, wooden floors. Remember that? Walk in there. 5 cents for a candy bar? Shoot. That was nice. I used to love them stores. You don't see that anymore. Now they want to stop you from going grocery shopping. If you want to buy something, buy it online.
You
My
could,
po belly friend, we
you
went to. Go on, go on, Frosty.
better look at the ingredients too, because if they're putting those crickets in food, you better start looking at the ingredients, figuring out just what those things are that you don't understand. Look them up. They're not good.
Look at the name cricket, what it means scientifically, and that's what they have in your flour bag. Not all of them, but a lot of them, and they're going to start changing it to every one of them is going to have it. They're actually grinding up crickets and making flour out of it. They're not telling you about it. They put a name on it, but you wouldn't recognize the name if you didn't know what it was. Look up the scientific name for that cricket and start checking your bags. Frosty's right. It's crazy what they're doing to us. And the same people that we have to abide by, yeah, I don't think so. They're going to have the best. You're not going to have nothing. Again, there's no reason why a person should be a billionaire. He should send that money and give it to people who need it. A person can't live off of being a billionaire. You can't spend that kind of money in a lifetime unless you're a politician running for office. And a lot of this money that you give to your politicians, oh, please donate for our campaign, please. And if they don't use it all, they keep the money. They don't tell you that. They're not supposed to, but they do. I mean, there's a lot of craziness going on here. Start doing your homework. Get off the freaking grid. Here's the name right here that you got to look for. That means cricket. If you see the name on the flour, bag of flour, don't buy it.
There's no long-term studies on that. You know, you don't know what after eating it for 10, 20 years, what it's going to do to you. Hell, you could be laying in bed. You think you're hearing crickets. Well, that's just your wife's leg.
Yeah. Well, you told me too. It's shellfish. Uh,
Yeah. If you have a shellfish allergy, there's the same kind of material in a cricket that it would be in a shellfish that could affect that allergy. You could end up in anaphylactic shock in the worst cases.
and you know what, America? Don't worry about it because other countries eat bugs. Really. I mean, the amount of land that we have, there's no reason in the world why anybody should starve in this whole world. But they make it purposely, the government does, for people.
No reason why you should have to eat insects unless you want to.
Exactly. Can you eat something like that?
Your stomach isn't made for eating insects, let me tell you. Some animals, yeah, but not human beings.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I cannot imagine me eating something like that, even thinking about it. I don't care if it's grounded up or whatever, and hidden by chocolate or something, sugar. Nah, I was raised up on meat, potatoes, and vegetables all my life, and now they want to change our eating habits. Why they eat the best of foods? People, wake up! I don't know what's wrong with you people. Don't think this election is going to change anything either. If we to get Republicans again, like Frosty said, it's going to be slowed down a little bit. That's all. But it's
It'll
still
be a
going to happen.
speed bump. It'll be a speed bump. Might push it out a little bit.
Hmm.
But they're looking at on this digital currency, they're looking at about a 2-year timeline from now. So, I mean, time is short, people. Time is short. You do not want a digital currency, no matter what they promise you, what benefit that you think you're going to get. That is your ankle monitor. That is total control over your life.
I have never heard one politician talk about it yet.
They
Not
just
one.
figure people won't. They figure people can't read. They won't read. They won't take the time because they're too busy trying to make a living for their families. most people.
You could at
So
least
they don't have time to look into these things that they're doing. And they make it sound like it's so wonderful, you know. I mean, it's wonderful sounding, boy. They're really out to benefit us, right? What's it called? This executive order, ensuring responsible development of digital assets. Well, doesn't that sound wonderful? But then you start finding out what it is, and it's this damn central bank digital currency. That is the final straw that will give government total control over your life. What you say, what you think, it'll be worse than North Korea.
what they're doing now at a wholesale place that I usually go to. My daughter went there and she wanted to sign up for it, and they says, "Well, we don't pass out cards anymore. What we do is we'll put it on your phone." Well, eventually, when they stop the app, they're going to put a chip in your arm. That's what's going to happen. I'm going over. I got to uh, re-sign up again, and I'm going to talk to the manager. I know he can't do nothing, but I'm going to make sure it relays to the district manager, or I'm going to write a letter to that company and say, hey, this is getting to be bullshit. You pass out cards, now you want to get on our phones. It's bull. And I tell people, I do, I tell them. One guy with Bo Billy, we're looking for, I believe it was DeWalt, combination saws, sawzall, circular saw, and everything else. And the guy says, yeah, right here. But he says, if you don't want to buy it now and it's gone, you can go online. And that's when I told him, I says, oh, so we can kick you out of a job then. So we don't have to worry about you anymore. When the store's closed, we just go online. He didn't like that. He walked away. Didn't like that at all. He knew exactly what I was talking about. They're eliminating our jobs purposely. Everything's done on computer, and they know everything you do. That's what they want. Just like this EV car is coming up. They're going to know where you're at. They're going to get a uh, physical face recognition of you through the mirrors. If they find out that you're wanted or had a fine for something, just minute, I'll drive. They'll close them doors. That car will drive you right to the police station. As they call up, say, "Hey, here comes the guy." That door will open up. Bang! There's the police waiting for you. The car will drive itself right in the impound. You're
I
screwed.
know what a lot. I know what a lot of people are thinking. They're thinking that I'll never let them put that chip under my skin, in my hand, in my arm, wherever they decide to put it. I'll never do that. Well, you go on that central bank digital currency, and they tell you to do it, or you're not going to have access to your account. What are you going to do? You're going to do what they say. Otherwise, you're not going to have any way to buy anything. You won't be able to pay any of your bills, and you won't be able to buy food once they turn you off because you're not cooperating. You got to cooperate with government here. Comply,
Now,
obey.
obey. That's right. The only thing that's going to give you a little bit of time, and I'm saying a little bit of time, is get yourself some land. Even if you got to confiscate the sucker, be a squatter, whatever. But build yourself a garden. Get yourself a hub home. If you don't know what a hub home is, HOB, and I didn't know about it until like about 3 months ago, until I talked to Guru. It's hard work, but once you put it in there, it's good. That home will last 1,000 if you do it right. And it's made out of clay, straw, and well, what else was it? Mud, wasn't it? And it's
Uh,
really
there's
it endures.
there's different materials you can use, but
Yeah, but it's a good house. It's good insulation. Go on.
you don't have to have a lot of uh, you don't have to have a lot of land. Don't think you do because you don't. You don't have to have a lot of land to support your own family. I mean, you know, if you have 1 acre, that is plenty to support one family if it's, you know, good fertile land, or you can make it good fertile land. It's not going to be easy. Nothing we're saying, there's no easy way out, but you're either going to be totally controlled by government or you're going to be totally uncontrolled. If you, or at least self-sufficient enough so where you don't have to worry about putting if you're going to have food to eat. Because believe me, when they turn that digital currency off because you don't want to do what they want you to do, you're done. You know, you're done. You're finished. That's it.
And you're done anyway if you do it. Eventually, they will get rid of you because if you can't produce more for the government than what you take from the government, they'll kill you. You're exterminated. They don't want you anymore. You're useless to them. They want little ant bee workers, little honeybee workers. And if you can't produce, well, too bad. Sorry. See ya. And that's just the way they're going to do it. It's cruel.
They're gonna
It's mean what I'm saying, but it's the truth. What's that? I'm sorry. Go on.
they're gonna boil you. They're gonna boil you like a frog on this digital currency. They're gonna try and boil you just like a frog. They're gonna turn the temperature up 1 degree at a time. They're gonna get you sucked in. They're gonna tell you how great it is, and you're gonna get on it. Because you believe in the government. They would never hurt me. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be what people think it is. I mean, they're gonna offer a lot of benefits, and they might even sound reasonable. But once they get the hook in you, you know, then you're done. That's it. You're finished. You're just like the fish they're going to reel in and have for dinner.
They will too. They will. They will do it without a heartbeat. It's just they don't care. They're crazy. They're just full of nothing but power and greed and control. That's all they want.
And
Get
even
off
these
the.
countries, there might be some countries that don't want to go along with it, let's say. Well, there'll be enough countries that do. And you won't be able to trade with those countries who have a digital currency for their population. You won't be able to trade with them. You'll be isolated. You'll be out there on your own, just like an individual if he doesn't sign up. And the majority of people are signing up because they're stupid. They can't think. They can't see what's going on. But they need everybody to do it. They can't get by with just half the population doing it. They got to have
No.
more.
Yep. How you doing, Michelle?
I'm doing fine. I just finally got your notification.
Well, I had it out for a whole hour.
Huh?
I had it out there for a whole hour.
Well, okay. I just now got it.
Oh, okay. I don't know why, but before we even started, I sent it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
sure
believe
did.
it.
Yeah. Well, you know me. I don't bullshit. Ask Frosty. He'll tell you.
No,
Yeah.
I know that. What's up, Frosty?
Hello, sweet Michelle. How the heck are you?
Well, same old, same old. At least I got the dog quiet a little bit.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
you shot him.
Nope.
What dog's
You didn't.
giving you all that heartache?
The shepherd. The
Hmm.
shepherd.
Yeah.
So how'd you keep him quiet? Send him outside?
Nope. Uh,
Muzzled him.
nope. He's laying down but he's been behind my chair sleeping for a while, and now he's behind the chair again, kind of trying to. But I found something that he don't like. He don't like nothing sprayed anywhere around me or behind me, and he comes flying to the barricade, and I re-put the barricade back up, and he's got tired of all that, so I kind of outsmarted a little sucker.
Hmm. Just do me a favor. Don't tell my wife that. She'll probably do that to me.
Yeah. You need to be behind a barricade.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm always behind the eight ball, one way or another.
I thought you was always in front of it.
Uh, no, I'm always behind it. I'm always the last one to know everything. Believe me, something goes on, I'm always the last one to know everything. Trust me.
Well. Do tell.
Yeah, oh yeah. They don't want me to speak my mind, what I feel. So, but they listen to me when I do find out about it, and I'm usually right. You know,
Yep.
not all the time, but I eat crow sometimes, like everybody else does. But normally I'm right. I'm usually the go-to person when they really get themselves into trouble. Anyway, yeah, we're talking about our celebrities and how wonderful they are to us American people. How they bring kids into thinking that everything's wonderful, everything's hunky dory.
There's no such thing as hunky dory to anything. Like I said, many times you live your life because you're on a time clock. Tomorrow is not never guaranteed.
No, but during that time, you like to enjoy your life. You know what I mean? There's no guarantee.
I
They
know
like
that,
to,
but
you know,
I know that, but on the flip side, there's no guarantee that you can enjoy your life because of government uh, government interference, um, and so on.
yeah, but it does mean you don't have to live. You know what I mean? There's ways around it. You just got to figure out. You know, always a solution to a problem. You just got to know what the solution is, and that's what I've always told my
And
kids.
You got to be
we-
independent. You got to depend on yourself. That's the
right.
person
Right?
that you have to depend on.
Oh, I
You
know,
got to
but
understand. You
but
got to
that's laughable.
understand
But that's laughable with the uh, kids kids nowadays growing up. Yeah, yeah, that's real laughable.
Yeah, that's what the government wants. So that's exactly what they want. They want brainless kids. You know, be on that computer, be on that cell phone constantly.
That cracks
Go
your
to,
every move.
and that's wrong. We don't credit their move either with the senators. You know, they do what they want to do at any time without us knowing what's going on. And every time you do
Right.
ask, oh, it's government top secret. Can't tell you. Can't tell you. You know, more or less somebody kill you. You know, that's bull.
why are we paying for them to keep secrets from us?
Hmm.
Well, you're paying
Most,
them. You're paying them when y'all gave up. Everybody gave up their rights when Bush did the Patriot Act and so on. Oh, we we got to give our rights up to for our government to protect us against these so-called terrorists coming to attack us. Oh
I'll
my
be right back.
God!
I'll be
I'm
right
so
back,
so
everybody.
scared.
Be
I'm
right
so
back.
okay. I'm so scared. I don't know what to do. Cry your damn spilt down titty milk.
And yet, there's more killing and death right here on a daily
What?
basis in some of
Yeah.
these cities than there is when the war was going on in Afghanistan. You had more casualties here than you had over there constantly.
And Iraq.
Yeah, been going on for a while.
Yep.
It's getting worse. Is the government there to offer you any safety? Is the Patriot Act going to do anything for you? Hell no. So every time they chip away at your freedom
Oh,
for
and
safe,
I forgot too, Frosty, to add the continuity of government by FEMA. Yeah, about Bush did, and they keep on revising it every year, revising it, just like the Patriot Act. So they go hand in hand with each other.
well, everything they do is like that. And that digital currency would be like that too, because no matter Once they get you on it, they'll revise it too. And they'll revise it and they'll revise it until they've sucked every digital dollar out of you.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
It's too late then.
Yeah. As they say, cancel Christmas and all your holidays.
Yeah, you'll have government worship day 365 days a year.
What they tell us that we are, they are. You know what I mean? They're telling you that we're racist. They're the racist one. Look at the immigrants who went over to Martha's Vineyard. 50 of them. Then they get, 120 military soldiers to escort to another fort so they can live there?
They sent them off to another place because they didn't have any room for them in Martha's
Well, you
Vineyard.
know where they sent them to, don't you?
Yeah, I forget the name of that place though. It was well known.
It's a military base.
Yeah, but it's got a name.
Yeah, I can't remember the name either, but yeah, well, we're on the same track.
You got the hiccups? Or is that your phone doing that?
That's me.
What the heck?
I've been having hiccups for the past 3 days.
Believe it or not, breathe through the bag. See if that'll help you out a little bit.
I don't have a bag.
Well, how are you going to carry all your cookies to the off grid? You know,
But anyway,
She ain't saying a word.
nope.
But anyway, you missed 2 videos. It was pretty good. The last one was, so it gave an idea of just how well the rich people care about the American people.
Oh, I already know that shit.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a shit about nobody but themselves.
Yeah.
I don't need no video to tell me that. I already know it.
Well, you know it, but a lot of people don't know it. You know what I mean? They haven't been what you've been through. You know what I mean? They don't know nothing. Trust me, it's good to have an education when they can get it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Trying to wake these people up a little bit is harder than my wife's new boyfriend. Trying to get a hold of him. Yeah. Damn.
All right, here comes this stupid dog again. Where's my spray?
what are you spraying?
Lights off. Now you're gonna bark at me.
Put it on mute if he does.
Okay, I am. Hold on.
You had to talk about the Lassie show. See what happens? See, Frosty?
Yeah, I'm keeping Rin 1010 in reserve.
Oh wow, Rin 1010. I forgot about that. Rin 1010. Yep.
That was a nice looking dog too, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sky King from Nabisco. Oh, remember that?
Oh yeah. I've been looking at these herding dogs. That are not herding dogs, but they're herd protection dogs. Man, I didn't realize how powerful they are and how big their canine teeth are. Man, these guys are huge, and their canines are like, I don't know. I'd have to see one in person to know really how big they are, but they're bigger than an average dog. Let me tell you, bigger than an average shepherd even. They're
Probably
huge.
touch your shoulders if they stood up.
Well, they take a bite into a wolf, and then they shake that wolf like a rag doll. That's how
Wow.
powerful they are, and those teeth sink in. I mean, they might be 3 inches long. They're huge.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't
Nice.
realize that. I just thought
So,
they were, kind of big, but man, they're powerful.
I'll tell you what, though, that's the best defense you. If you have a dog in the house, they can hear better than you can, and he can tell you exactly where that sound's coming from too.
Yeah.
Like to see somebody walk in the house having a dog like that come after you.
Oh
Not
yeah,
only would they, not
they're
only would they have to
protected.
give me, well, not only would they have to give me stitches, they'd have to change my underwear.
Oh yeah,
Wow. I don't know, but yeah, I guess we told people like it was. So I don't know that you want to say we get out of here for a while. Relax, and because we've been on here for quite a few days now. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. We can get out of here if you want.
Yeah, we can relax a little bit and enjoy our lives, and other than just being on YouTube, we can do what we want to do. Watch Run 1010, Lassie. The Worm
Leave it
Turns.
as the worm turns.
Yeah, as the worm turns. Yeah, the soap opera. Michelle, we're going to
I'm
be
back.
taking. Okay, we're going to be taking off now. We've been on here for a while, and we've been on every day, and almost, and we're going to take off for now. We did what we had to
We're,
do.
let's just go backstage for a short bit.
Oh, wait a minute, somebody's here. Hold on here. Wait a minute.
Oh, you got company?
Just popping to say hello. That's got to be my daughter.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Jane. Hello, Jane.
that's that's popping Jane. She's popping popcorn.
I can't
Oh,
hear you, Jane.
you're gonna get in trouble.
I can't hear her. I don't know what's going on.
I can take advantage of her now. Popping Jane, popping popcorn. Pop, pop.
Boy, you're
She must
gonna
be.
get it.
I think she's having a problem. She ain't nothing new with me. Let me tell you. I think she's having a problem with her mic or something. Jane, you there or what? Let me write to her for a minute. See what's going on here.
She
Hold
might
on.
have she might have took Poe Billy's advice and tried to grow bacon in her garden.
Yep.
Oh, you're gonna get it.
I ain't saying a word. I don't know nothing. All right, I'm writing to her. There we go. Let's see what's going on.
You still got ink in that pen?
Yep, yep. She took off. Something happened.
Might
Give her a few
might
more minutes till she pop back up.
Yeah, I just wrote to her. I'll find out what's going on here. See what happened. Maybe we can get some 2 cents out of her there, and she can tell us about how well she feels about the government. Of course, it's not fair because she is my daughter, but a little biased. She learned off her old man here. I'll tell you what, though, I wouldn't trade her for gold. I'll tell you, she's been wonderful.
yeah. She forms her own opinions though too. She got her own experiences and
Yeah.
she's all over that school situation.
Oh, she's watching that like a hawk. Well, here she is right here. Well, let's see what happens this time. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, oh,
Hey,
Express
Jane,
Garden Bacon.
welcome
See,
back.
I told
Thank you. I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be back.
Express Garden Bacon. It's what we needed.
Oh, you just wait till I tell her what you just said. Oh, you're in trouble now, Frosty.
Don't worry, Frosty. I'll deny it for you. Don't worry. I won't let you get in trouble. Frosty did it. Frosty did it.
Help,
Yeah.
Mr. Wizard. Help, Mr. Wizard. Twizzle,
Shoot.
twazzle, tweezle, twum. Time for this one to come hum. Or whatever he
Oh,
said. Whatever that. What was the turtle saying that? Oh, touche.
I can't remember myself.
Touche turtle.
Touche turtle. Touche turtle. I'm not familiar with that. Honestly, touche turtle.
Oh,
Touche
really?
turtle. I can't remember
Oh,
that.
yeah, it was pretty popular. Oh, he'd go out and get himself in all kinds of stuff. And then he'd say, "Help, Mr. Wizard." Mr. Wizard would bring him home with a little razzle dazzle from the magical world.
Well, I remember that one underdog. There is no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Yeah, my daughter loved that show when she was a kid.
Yep.
We should have a title of that. There's no need to fear. Your government is here. Wow. I'd be shot in sight.
Yeah, I'm gonna call tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm calling Washington D.C. on at the main VA administration up there. I know some people that's going to straighten out the VA down here.
I wish you straightened them out over here in Detroit. They sure in the hell don't give a shit. I just showed them my legs. Oh, that's something I can show people too.
That's a
I'm
lost
gonna
cause,
I'm gonna
Detroit
show you how
area.
bad my legs were. That VA didn't do anything until I had to manipulate the system. Going to that private care physician. That's the only thing that saved my ass. This is how
Okay,
bad
kids.
it was.
Sorry.
Do we know
Well,
you, ma'am? Do we
Who?
know? Do we know her?
No.
I
Close
do.
your
It's James, but
close your
Thank
Frosty
you.
eyes.
always calls you Popcorn James.
I'm just having fun changing my name lately.
Yeah,
I,
I
fig-
see that.
I figure I'd do that in honor of Pull Billy.
Oh yeah, that is a, that is an honor. That really is fresh garden bacon.
Fresh garden bacon.
Hold on a second. I have something to add to that. I'll be right.
Now I'm going to show you something, Michelle. You ready?
Yeah.
My Well, I'm going to show you right here. They turned twice as bad. They were black. This is how bad VA. This is 6 years asking them to help me out.
He's just gonna
This is my
show you a
legs.
little leg. He's just
Well,
gonna show
mine's
you a
worse than
little.
that.
Well, I've just told you, my legs were worse than that. Mine were turning black.
Oh, okay.
Black. You see those bumps on there?
See what?
My legs. That was the veins coming out. The walls of my veins got weak, and blood was squirting out of my legs.
Oh, okay.
And this is how bad my legs were, and they were actually black until I had to go. Thank God I seen that commercial where they gave you a free Doppler to check my veins. And when I submitted that to VA, they wanted me to go to the VA clinic, vein clinic, which they knew about. They didn't tell me about. And when I submitted the paper to the private care physician, they wouldn't even touch my legs. He says, "There's nothing we can do. Go to that place." And they straight. That's how bad VA is right there. That's one perfect example right there how VA is.
Oh, I know.
They didn't give a shit.
Yep.
This is how good your VA is, people. This is the money you're giving them to not treat us properly. And they made
They
it
never
worse. They didn't make it better. Huh?
they never miss an opportunity to give you a colonoscopy though.
No, they don't. That's a damn truth. Well, that's because it's part of their protocol. When they look in their computer, oh, you need a blood test, or you need a shot, or you need a colonoscopy, or you need your eyeglasses. If it's not on that computer, they don't say nothing. You got to fight for what you got to get, and you got to read what you're talking about, and hopefully they'll buy it. You know what I mean? Dirty, rotten bastards they are. And this is 2 hospitals I went to, not 1. So if you can correct that, Michelle, do it.
Oh, I do the best I can. I do the best I can.
Uh-oh, what happened to her now?
CNN actually did a good article on the VA. They went back and factually listed, and it seems to be factual. I was so surprised. I couldn't believe it came from CNN. I had to check that more than once to be sure I wasn't seeing things.
Was it
But they
today?
really, well, I just saw it today, yeah. So I don't know when it actually came out. But
Can you get that for me? Because I'm. You see what she. You see what she's got there?
oh, yeah. It's got bacon growing in the garden.
Yep, there it is.
Thinking of you, Pole Belly.
Yeah, thank you, Cole Billy. Yeah, I think you've planted them too close together. That one looks like it might have its snout right up against that other one.
Ooh, ooh,
Well,
ooh.
it's in search of something.
It looks like it has its snout
But isn't that a
somewhere.
cute little critter? Isn't that critter just as cute as it could be? Look at those ears. I mean, where do you find ears like that?
What's that dog always say? Bacon.
Bacon, bacon,
Like,
bacon, 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 bacon.
yeah, bacon.
I know if he's watching, he's hating me right now. Oy, oy, oy. Not
Research
yet.
grounding bill. Research grounding bill. What? Oh, I'm missing this. Hold on here. I'm missing this. Do grounding it would help feet on the earth, shoes and socks off, helps with circulation. Do, Grandma, that's exactly what I do. I haven't put it on the ground, but I will do that. But I don't put socks on. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, they did me a hell of a job, let me tell you. CB. Oh, we talked about that. You see that, guys? Jane,
What?
do you see what he just put on there?
CBDs?
Yeah, we were talking about that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get high. I just want to get the pain off of me. That's all. I don't know what kind of get they. I
Doesn't get
understand
you
this.
high.
Get
THC gets you high. CBD does not.
get your feet in the soil. Okay. Oh well. Does sand count any, Graham, or just dirt?
Just make sure you don't get pinworms.
Oh my God! I don't believe you said. Thanks a lot. I don't believe you said. Wow.
Sorry, Graham. I'm not trying to undo what you're doing.
Or just go to one of those spas where those ladies get mud packs and get that mud pack on your legs there.
I never thought about the feet in the soil. I could do that. My feet were so bad, Graham. The bottom of my feet were all cracked up, bleeding. That's how bad it was, and it created more infection. I went to that vein clinic. My feet are basically okay now. I couldn't even walk on them. They were
You
so bad.
probably had a lot of ulcers on
I
your
did. I did.
open ulcers on your legs.
I did. And they didn't care. Just put
It was a very
suspension.
short manner of time before they
Oh
said,
my!
"Sir, we're going to have to amputate these suckers."
Any contact with the earth. Okay, I will do that. I got to wait till now till summertime hits, but I will do that. Definitely will.
I
Anything
think
Thank you
else
for
to
telling
turmeric.
me that,
blow
Graham.
hole?
I think turmeric helps too.
What's that?
There's a supplement called turmeric. I think that helps also for
Turmeric. Never
veins.
heard of it.
Turmeric?
Turmeric.
Oh, turmeric. Yeah, I eat that a lot. Yeah, that takes the swelling down off my knees and my hip.
Yeah.
That stuff really. Oh, hold on here. Stains. CBD with THC helps with pain. You won't get high.
Just the munchies. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I don't need the munchies. I'm trying to lose weight all the time.
I'm kidding.
You and that
That's when you
doggone.
go, that's when you go to the garden for the bacon.
First, he has to unplant himself. Not yet.
Hi, Weedawoo.
Hi.
I'm
Oops,
proud of
sorry,
you
I
with
muted you.
those. You did real good on those grades. Very proud of you. Pop, I'll give you a little surprise when I see you, okay?
All right. Max out.
Of course, I know that'll get you mad when I do that.
You better let your mom check it for safety.
Gotta be bacon free.
I'm giving her a pack of bacon.
No,
She
carry
don't know it yet.
Cocal.
Yeah, Coke. You and that doggone cocoa. Oh, we're going, Michelle. We're going to go to a candy store. We're going to be checking on Whirly Curlies. Is the name of it?
Curly whirlies. Curly like the
Curly.
tail's pig. Or the pig's tail. You said it opposite. I know.
UK was talking about it. He gets it over in London, and my daughter just happened to find it at a candy store. I guess she's reading up on it, and she's going to give us the location. We're going to go around and see what we can get into.
Okay, dokie.
Yeah. So I got some ideas what I'm going to do with that candy. I'm going to buy some, but I'm going to give it to the kids out here so they know who I am. If I find out they're not a diabetic, I got to talk to their parents first.
Oh, really?
But you know what I'm going to do? Yeah, like I did last time. Mm-hmm.
Let me know when you find it, Mom. Love you, Papa.
Hello, sweetheart.
Love you.
I love you too, sweetheart. You know that.
Also, hello, YouTube.
Hello there.
That's my
Call her
daughter.
Weedawoo. We call her Weedawoo.
Weedawoo.
Uh-huh.
Weedawoo. Okay.
Oh,
She's our
well,
little
look at
Weedawoo.
that. Pokemon. Oh, God.
What's your
These
bite?
kids.
When do you want to do that pool?
I don't know. We're getting caught up with her homework right now. And I had a monkey wrench thrown in that today. So I'm not going to get into that online right now because I'm not.
Okay, I got you. I understand.
Yeah. So.
I don't understand. Can you tell me?
Here's a shovel. Start digging for your feet.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to try that. Graham. Do I just walk on the ground or just cover my feet with dirt? That's a good question. Oh yeah, he does early.
Can I just get him a pot and put some dirt in it?
GB.
Yeah, this is my new potted plant.
We call
I got
it
a real.
Bill. We call it Bill Brown.
Yeah. It's a Bill Brown potted plant. If you don't have one, you're missing out.
He's a real ham. He's going to give us a lot of bacon. I could just see that people walk in and she's watering my feet. You know.
I would probably actually tape that just because.
But no, that is a good question.
Look
I wonder if I covered my.
Look how tall he is, and I just planted him yesterday.
And it's even growing hair. Just silk on his head. Yeah.
Those are branches. Branches.
That is
That'd
good.
be
Yeah,
one heck of a photo op.
Oh my God. Oh, you wouldn't believe the photo op that we got from UK. Man, we laughed our rear off.
I'm so sad I missed that till this day. I'm so sad. Gosh.
He went on vacation, and you know those figures where you put your head in there, and they got a lady dancing around or something.
Oh, never mind. Not that one.
Huh?
Never mind. It was another photo thing that I missed.
Let me show you
for the
here
bachelorette
if I can
party.
find it. Let me show you what I got here. I can't show it out there because I'll be.
This is a family photo. UK must have took on vacation. Family photo, I tell you.
You got to look real close at this. What are you doing over there? You're making all kinds of noises here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was picking up on the speakers, guys. I'm
Jeez,
sorry, guys and girls.
oh,
No, I'm sorry. I'm almost done. So my niece came over unexpectedly, and so they were playing games, and my daughter lost one of her games. She's like, I don't know where it's at. And I'm looking through all these cases, and I'm like, well, first off, I'm like, why aren't the games in the right case? That's your first problem, you know? So I said I would organize it for her one more time, and then after that, she's on her own because I'm not going to continue to do this.
well, when
You
you
want
get
the
done
game? Take care of the
organizing,
game.
when you get done organizing, look at your phone.
Oh, okay.
You can get a ground mat, but just walk around on the dirt, soil, sand, grass. But please look it up. You'll be surprised. I will, Graham. I'll look it up tonight. Did you
Please
blow it
tell
up?
me I'm not seeing that.
Yeah, you're seeing it. Nice vacation, eh?
Hi.
Can, can you believe that? I'll send it to Michelle so she can see it.
Yeah, send it to me by
I
email.
just feel, I
It's a family photo, mind you.
Yeah.
I just feel bad for the next person who sticks their face in that.
That's what I said.
I
That's what I said. That's exactly what I
remind
said.
me to never stick my face in another one of those again.
Yeah. Michelle, I'm gonna have to send it on your phone here. I don't have your Gmail. Hold on here.
Well, send it to my Yahoo account.
Let's see how I do this. Okay, hold on.
That is so funny.
Yeah, he said that. I told the guy, I says, wait till you see this. I said, what a hell of a vacation he's got going on. Let's see if I can do
He
this.
don't have this pink wig on, does he?
That's what I was. That was the picture I was talking about. That I was so sad that I missed.
Well, I got
All right,
the whole
Michelle.
video.
I hope I did it right. It's coming your way.
Okay.
You're gonna have to enlarge it for a minute, though.
Oh, well, don't worry.
Okay. Let's see. You're gonna have to look up. How do I look it up, Graham? Do I put down what happens when I put my feet on dirt?
Huh?
Just on to Graham. I'll just ask him how to get the information. How to put my feet. What happens when I put my feet on dirt? Or I'm not quite understanding how to get the information. A grounding mat, but just walking around the dirt. Sand grass. Grass too, eh? Please look it up. You'll be surprised. I'll be dang. I appreciate that.
Yeah, they're trying to keep you barefoot and pregnant.
Well, you know, men can become pregnant now. You know that. I got to watch myself.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to be a Buttigieg and take off for 2 months. Did you get it, Michelle?
If I look, I'll get booted again.
Well, get booted because it's worth it. We'll wait.
All right.
It's worth it.
I'll go look.
If you get pregnant, just don't ask us to feel it moving.
Google, YouTube, benefits of grounding. Let me write this down so I don't forget. Thank you. I appreciate that, Graham, for your time. Let's see. Benefits of. I'll say yeah, and I'll forget. I know me just as sure as I know my name.
Yeah,
Okay,
he'll look up Groundhog Day.
Yeah. Bacon.
You rang?
Graham just showed me the how to get the information. All right, okay. Dang, that was fast. Oops. Well,
it's hilarious.
She didn't want that. She didn't want that gator to eat that pig.
And it was definitely PG.
Oh,
You know, it reminds me of National Vacation. You know,
it does.
it does. Yeah, some of the stuff that happens to him.
You didn't send me anything when you sent me that text, Dad.
No, no, I know. I just put it on there so I don't. You're welcome.
Oh,
Yeah,
so you don't
thank you,
forget.
Graham.
Okay.
Yes, I don't forget. Yeah, you know how bad my memory is.
No. What? What did you
Yeah.
say?
What were we talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, just. But anyway, yeah, it's just. It's amazing. Um. Yeah, that's quite a unique video or photo. That's a
Yep.
keeper. I can't believe this kid did that.
That's hysterical.
And I said the same thing. You sorry for that. This guy puts his face under.
I know, right?
Yeah, I can't wait to go on vacation again.
We all learned a new trick. I didn't know you could do that. My luck could probably do that and get stuck. I want to
Well,
explain
I
that one.
mean, we just paint your ass and make you a walking target practice.
Yeah. Shoot the bullseye. Yeah.
That's it.
Person gets the bullseye, get a free pig. Yeah. Bacon.
There you go.
Yeah. You missed it. We had two good videos. Get a chance, go back to it and watch it. You'll be surprised. It's about the
Who,
celebrities.
me?
Yeah, when you can. Yeah, go back and
Mm.
watch it. Watch the second video. Don't watch the first one. The first one is just an appetizer. The second one is the one I pinpointed to everybody. Wait till you
Mm-hmm.
see that. Oh yeah, it's about our celebrities, how much they love us. You know, the ones that tell us that we're wrong and everything else. So listen to your
I don't.
government.
I don't care.
No,
I
no, you got
don't
a
care.
surprise coming. No, you got a surprise coming. I'm telling you, there's a surprise with that.
Well,
Something
then
you're
that
not
just
aware
makes
of.
me. That just makes me not want to watch their movies. So just keep going
Uh,
cuckoo. You know, I'm not gonna
yeah.
watch
Sit
your
back and
movies.
sit back and eat a curly whirly, couple of them,
That's right.
and watch it.
Have a curly whirly and a smile.
Makes you want to become a celebrity. Let me tell you. In
No, I
fact,
don't.
Snowman and I were talking about that, thinking about running for Congress.
I vote for you both.
Oh, they kicked me out in a hurry. I'd be too honest for them.
Why? Honesty is the best policy, right, Abe?
We'd probably
Oh,
be too young for them.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, would I feel good? Wow. Yeah. I'd walk in a bottle of Viagra. Hey, which one of you old suckers
Hold
want
on.
this? Maybe I could sell a bottle of Viagra for those guys.
Yeah. Oh, Ewing.
We're not going to be home tomorrow, so remember that.
Damn, I was gonna stop by too.
Mm-mm. We're going to take off at Buff's house tomorrow.
I was gonna bring you a pizza.
That's what we're going to buy for Buff and his wife.
I know that's why I'm saying it. I'm just being an
Oh,
ass.
yeah. Just thank you. Thank you. Yeah, for helping us out and everything else.
Yeah,
It was a nice retirement party for him.
yeah. Thomas said hi.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Better put some oil in that damn door.
Yeah, that sounds like the crypt.
It's
Who?
The
no,
The,
that's you.
crypt.
That's
The crypt.
that's That's who just laughed.
El, Elvira is
That's just who
Good
left the
evening.
room.
bringing
The crypt.
Elvira's bringing you commentary from the crypt.
Good evening. Uh, old Lurch.
Do you remember this show on HBO a long time ago? Tales from the Crypt.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
love that show.
Yeah. Used to watch that all the time.
Uh
Oh, that
huh.
scared me to death so bad I had to shut it off. I had to change my pants when I get.
Oh, yeah, then you turn
Mind
on
me,
sci-fi. That was even
mi-
scarier.
mind me of government. Tales of the Crypt, starring Joe Biden, co-author
Mm,
Obama. Yeah.
that'd be Puppet Master.
Yeah. Yep. That's what they are, puppet masters. Bought and sold.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
watching a
well.
few videos today, and I watched this one. It was kind of a short video, but they arrested this guy, and he had on white short pants, and he started taking a crap. And oh, don't poop. We're bigger than
We're bigger than
that.
that.
We don't do that anymore. Just stop pooping. The guy says, "Well, I might just do it again," and he did, and he did. And they're talking about, well, holy cow, somebody get a blanket or something. We got to protect the squad car, So they get him sitting in there, and he poops again. I mean, I don't know what the guy got arrested for, but you know, holy
Oh,
cow.
they'll think of something. Maybe handling the officer a bunch of shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Is the name of the thing called 40 Deaths Results from VA Hospital Secrets? Well, that was 8 years ago. No. I'm trying to find
No,
that damn video.
this would be a recent one. It's not a video. I didn't see it on YouTube. You'd have to Google it.
Oh, you have to Google it. Oh, okay. I thought it might be on. Okay, shoots. All right.
Just put
The
CNN factual events from the VA or something like that.
All right.
well, the VA
Well,
takes to the CIA, NSA. Anyway, so uh, they say, oh, when it hits the news or something, they say, oh, we'll look into it and get back with you. They're not going to get into nothing. So they're going to try to cover their assets. So they don't shame the VA, and the VA needs to change their motto about caring for veterans because they don't.
well, what's good about it? The private sector is going to do the same thing as VA does. They won't care about the American people. They just do what they want to do, like Canada does right now. Canada people are having a fit.
So's
They're
the
freaking.
UK.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yep.
That
So you.
universal health care for the American people. If they ain't got the VA under control, I pity the damn American people when they get their free, free health care
I
because
pity the fools.
it's
I
going to be a
pity the
mess.
fools.
I promise you, it's on its way.
Yeah.
It's
I
on
figured
its
it would
way.
be.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. And if anybody would know, you would. I know that for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Bastards. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you know what? That's good. If that's the way it's going to be, that's fine. Let the American people suffer just like the VAs did. Then they'll see what they say. I mean, granted, they're giving the tax day, but they're not even investigating anything on where the money's going to. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know how long. How many? It's been over a year since I was talking about VA and everything else, and no one gave a shit. All I hear is, "Oh yeah," of other people. America's beautiful. Oh yeah, we got to fight for our country. What country? The country's gone. It's done.
I
It's
mean,
over
America
with.
is beautiful. We were born into a very blessed country. Like, I'm not, it's just you don't realize what you have until things start slipping away and it's at your doorstep, you
Well,
know?
the only way to change the VA is have that CFR Title 38 changed by Congress. That's the only way it can be changed. The VA don't want it changed because that make it more veteran friendly and against them, and also have the whoever president comes into office have the VA secretary make it a cabinet member position where they have to have an up and down vote on that because uh, whoever president comes in, that's going to be their yes man, and it's still going to keep the endless cycle going on and on and on and on, no matter what. Now,
Yeah.
trying to get the CFR changed is try to get the CFR changed is like having an act of Congress to do anything because they don't want to do their own regular work for the people. So what the hell they want to do? Anything for the veterans? Nothing.
Right.
Well,
Well, it
like I
doesn't
said, I
matter what
remember.
Congress passes if they don't implement it. If they just give lip service to it, what the hell difference does it make? That's what they do.
Yeah, they don't double check anything. They just assume, that everything's being run, and they know better. That'll be implemented, and it'll be implemented correctly. Yeah, right. Oh, I tell you,
By whose but what's correctly by whose standards? The patient
right.
standards or their standards?
The working
Well,
standards, yeah.
well,
Exactly.
my daughter tried to get a hold of the administrator of Detroit, John Dingle Hospital. I said, don't even worry about it. Well, she called up anyway. She never got a call back. Never got a
Because
call back. I said,
no, I didn't. Because I'm very persistent. I'm extremely persistent.
get about it.
No, but I don't want to interrupt his apple cart either because I don't want whatever treatment he is getting to stop. But in all reality, I'm very persistent with things. You can
That's the
ask my
problem.
dad.
I'm not getting any assistance. You know that.
Well, whatever little bit you're getting. So,
Yeah, drive there and drive back home.
well, I know, right?
Yeah. Well, they do give me a colonoscopy. They like my inners. God, I hate that.
I mean, if they're going to give it to you in the ass, might as well make it literal, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just saying. Oh, gosh. I can't believe it's already Sunday night. Ugh.
Well, I'll tell you what. Like Frosty says, every day seems to go faster and faster for us.
I thought it was just me because I'm busy. I just feel like you wake up, you blink, it's nighttime, it's the next day. I feel like there's no time in the day to do anything. I don't know what the heck.
Yeah. The older you get, the faster the time goes by fast. I don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, but not this fast. It's like rapid speed. I don't know. Something's just not right. It's weird. Frosty sounds like he's doing the dishes or he's making something.
I'm
The truth comes out.
mixing up my mixed nuts.
Oh, I heard I hear a can of something, but I wasn't sure.
You want some bacon with that?
My goodness.
No, I mix
He's
them
like,
up. I buy everything individual and then I put it in there. I got
Frosty's got to give a lot of nuts to Bill Brown because he needs them all. Because he needs a lot of damn nuts.
Well, you know what? This is no lie. The same thing that Frosty does, Pole Billy does the same thing that Frosty does. Exactly.
what,
He
buys the nuts
buys.
and mix them?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. I
So
can't
I'm
believe.
gonna ask, is it so you get equal amounts of every nut? That sounds horrible.
no, because
No.
I put seeds in too, different kinds of seeds, sunflower
Oh.
seeds, pumpkin seeds, different. I don't know what this one seed is. I forget. And then I put
Squash?
in, and then just for a little treat, I put in some dark chocolate covered almonds.
Oh, I'm glad you said. Do me a favor. While you got a chance, get that book for me, will you? We're gonna need it in a while.
Okay. Calm yourself.
I know. Just if you can do it now as we're talking, do it. Get to them if you have to. Definitely gonna need that book. Oh, you know that dandelion is something else. You would not believe what that dandelion does. The weed. Wow.
Yeah, yeah, I want to get some of that dandelion.
Listen, according to the news, we're going to be in a crisis in a year because we have a La Nina or something that's going to cause all this craziness in the climate with flooding and fires and whatever else.
Oh no, the
So,
sky's gonna fall. Oh no, we
yes,
gotta hide, guys. Let's go to Cheyenne Mountain and hide.
yes,
I
Chicken
have
Little.
to
But the
do.
good thing is the dandelions will survive along with the cockroaches. So,
I think
we're good.
I think that has to do with the ocean current.
The La Nina,
Yeah,
I didn't read about it. I'm just like, okay. We know God's not going to flood the earth again. So that's abundantly clear.
Mm,
I learned about it when I was living in California.
Did
They have
you?
El Nino and now the La Nina.
well, you don't have to cuss at us. You can tell us the truth.
Huh? My brother says we're having three La Ninas in a row. That's what's creating a lot of the havoc we're having this year.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh. Your brother sounds just like you. I thought it was you away from the mic. He sounds just like you.
Tell your brother we said hi.
Tell him hello.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm the ventriloquist. I just move his jaw when I need to.
Tell him
That's
we said hi.
hysterical.
Yeah, tell him we said hi, Frosty.
Yeah, he hears you.
We
Oh,
got
does he?
Frosty
Okay.
and we'll call him Snowman.
I
No,
do
he's
suppose.
icicle.
Oh, the icicle. Okay.
Okay, good. We'll call him the icicle. That's good. Yeah.
That's funny. Three Laninas. Interesting. Hmm.
I guess
Things that make you go, hmm.
does anybody know when the planets are supposed to be aligned perfectly? I heard it's
The
supposed to
what?
happen. It's supposed to be aligned perfectly
What?
in our
What's supposed to?
universe.
The planet.
The planets supposed to be aligned perfectly.
Not. I don't think that'll happen again in your lifetime. It's already happened.
It already happened. Shoots! I
Yeah.
missed mother hopper. What do you say?
You said it happened a couple of months ago.
Oh wow! I was told wrong. They said September. I got it. However, I did see that blood moon though. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
I have yet to see one.
Oh, it was neat. I did a video on it, but it didn't show the blood at all. I mean the orangeness, like didn't come out right.
I went out and watched
Yeah.
it for a while, and then I felt something on my arm and it looked like it was bleeding. So I said, yeah, got to be the blood moon.
Oh my gosh.
It happened in June.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. That was told wrong.
All the important things do.
Yeah, it seems like that, right?
Huh?
It seems like that. Hmm.
While
I
you're
just
reading
say
that,
that.
order that book for me, will you? I know you.
So the
You're a
next,
procrastinator. You are a procrastinator. I know how you are.
I am far from a procrastinator.
Well, you're gonna wish we had that book if something happens. I
Listen,
want to. I
something
want to try.
happens. I don't plan to be here that long. Something just
Well,
tells me.
I'd like to try the like. Would like to try the dandelion. Find out what we can eat. Now, I understand that the dandelions is not for taste, but it's good. It's supposed to help your kidneys, your liver. What else does it do? I forget. Takes metal out of your blood.
Kills pinworms.
What you'll need after you stick your feet in the dirt.
Yeah,
This
they're
way
gonna
you're not.
crawl. They're gonna crawl up your leg and seek their home.
I'm going to try that. Not the
This way you're not
pinworms.
going to be like the dog scratching your ass on the carpet or something.
Oh,
Oh,
I could
that's
just see.
horrible.
She'd take a
That's
video of that
gross.
and put it on YouTube. She would too. Look at my dad. She would.
I would never.
Uh,
We would have to put a gnome's hat on it first.
He can make it across the living room in 3 seconds flat.
Look at the
Look
skid
at the
marks on my
smoke.
damn rug. Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking, look at the smoke coming off the
yeah.
rug.
With the skid marks. Yeah, he burned my rug.
Look at the rash on that ass. Time for some diaper
Yeah.
cream.
Bad daddy. Bad daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you want the downloadable version too, Dad? We can do that.
What's that?
The downloadable version of the book along with the original book.
No, I'd rather have just the original book because you know what happens with my phone all the time. It gets slow and I got to take everything out of it.
I still think it's the operator, but okay.
No, I'm serious. I got so much. I got a 512 gig uh, SD card, but it only
Mm-hmm.
recognizes 128. Now go figure that.
I don't know. I'm thinking that was somebody's special.
Well, what the computer they checked it out for, your phone will handle it. When I put it in, well, it says on there that it's 512 gigs, but when I use it, it only says 128. Going right, and I'm trying to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of memory in there if I can get that thing working.
They have a lot of books.
The one I'm looking for is
No, they have the Forager's Harvest though too.
okay. Well, I tried. You can ask Frosty. I tried Amazon. They wouldn't let me in for some reason. They gave me a code, and I used the code, and they still wouldn't let me in.
Hmm.
But they only had one book.
Mm-hmm.
Help me out here, Frosty. Work with me.
Well, it's been my experience. They say they only have one, but then I go back a week later, they still got one. Go back a month later, they still got one. So they want you to buy that one. They want you to make that purchase.
I was just gonna say they want you to feel like that's the only one, so they want to just they can set anything they want on those digital accounts. They
Yeah.
can have 1,000 of those books, but they'll just show you one to get rid of them.
Do you know which book to get? Did you get the picture that I sent you?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Buy one for yourself. I'll pay for it.
I'm okay.
That's going to help us out if we need anything. We got to start getting survival. I don't feel like eating bugs.
Eat the pecans.
Yeah.
Is that code for beetles? Beetles, beetles, beetles. Because pecans remind me of beetles, but they are good nuts. Mm-mm-mm. Especially with brown sugar on them.
Well, if this thing works out right, the dandelions, I'll have your mom eat some too. I'm going to be the guinea pig though first, see how well I feel.
I don't know if Mom will.
I'll put her in the cellar without
Are
her
you gonna
knowing
get
about it.
seeds?
Huh?
Are you gonna get seeds, or are you just gonna let your yard go?
I didn't
I
understand
wouldn't
what you
take them
said.
from. I wouldn't take them from your yard. You'll kill yourself.
No, I'm not going to take it from mine. No, hell no. I poisoned the damn thing too much, yeah.
Yeah, hello. You got no.
I'm gonna buy them the tea. They make tea out of the roots.
I've had that too.
Have you had it? Is it any good?
Yeah, it's definitely bitter. It's a different type of taste. Like it takes me a lot to swallow it. Yeah, it's definitely different.
I'm just letting you know I'm still here fighting the dog again.
Yeah, I know,
I
we're
thought you
watching you.
were because I heard him. I
Yeah,
heard
we're
him
watching you.
barking.
Well, I might mix it with that hibiscus tea I got because I really like that stuff.
Hibiscus is good.
Oh yeah, I really like it. I've been drinking it every day.
Yeah, I got that tea. I think it was a yogi tea. I found it a while back because I like yogi sleepy time tea. That's a good tea. If you have a hard time sleeping, that'll knock you out.
Yeah,
I
I've
want to
used
tell
that
you.
a few times when I really needed some sleep.
Did it
Mm-hmm.
help you out?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's what I need to get because I don't sleep. I don't. I sleep on and off.
And the nice thing is when you pull the tea bag out, you have a nice little saying on the tag. It's like daily inspirations by Yogi.
Ah, Mr. Ranger, sir. And a picnic basket.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, boo boo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'll have you doing yogi poses. You'll be
His,
getting the yoga mat.
his pose will be picnic basket.
Yeah. Hey, watch me pull the yoga mat out of my picnic basket, boo boo.
Hey, boo boo. Ah, Mr. Ranger, sir ain't looking. Hey, go. And a picnic basket.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me you're working on the book. Tell me.
I was working on another book, but yeah, I'm working on a book. Yes, I'm working on the book.
Okay, just put it to my address. And,
Just like Kamala's working on the border. I'm working
yeah,
on the book.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah. Well, put the address 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, will you please?
Yeah. What is
Oh,
that place called? Oh, that's what it's called. Hold on.
those dogs are alarms. I'll tell you. They. Oh,
I have two that are actually like smart and they know when to bark. And then I have one that's still in training and gets everyone all hyped up in the house.
wow.
Hmm.
You're going to the dogs there, young lady.
Yeah. He's a pain in my butt, that little one is. Cute as a button, but a pain. Just I can't wait till he gets past like his year stage and he'll just calm down.
Well, you should get them fixed, like you said before.
Oh,
That's
I
not
am.
your
I can't.
job.
I already told Jim. I said I hate to be that person, but I can't wait for him to be fixed so he'll just come home and sleep for a day. Like seriously, calm his ass down too. Because
You
poor
know,
Max, like, hmm,
tell them what happened with Max when you got that code trying to take it out. That was
oh,
hilarious.
that was awful. I felt so bad about that. I really did.
Uh,
So we have a male and female dog, the brother and sister, and so we got them fixed at the same time. Well, I went to this other vet, which is a really good vet, but the vet that I went to previously for my other dogs, they're the same breed and everything. They came home with the cone on. So I went to this other vet and they didn't put the cone on. So I took the cones and I came home and I figured they're going to lay in their cage, but I didn't want them looking at their wounds because I don't want the stitches to rip open, right? So I tried to put the cone on the dog's head. He let me put it on. Worst thing ever. I thought he was going to split his stitches right there. He's running around. He rams his head into or I shouldn't even say his head. He rammed the cone into the couch, and then he freaked himself out. Then he tried to run the other way and ran into the other couch, and it was just really bad. I felt so bad. Like I think he was still sedated. Like honestly, and I freaked the poor dog out. It was kind of funny, but I felt bad.
Looked like a little pinball machine.
It was back and forth, like, oh god. I was like, oh
without
no, buddy. Like, calm down, calm down. I'm so sorry.
without the flippers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every year, ding 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 ding.
I did.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh
winner.
man. It was bad. Hmm. I'll see if they had it at Barnes and Nobles, but they don't have it there.
You're kidding me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you tell us where we get it at, and we can tell Frosty. Frosty can get it then.
Yes, it's not far. But
I think Frosty wants. You're getting the same book, right, Frost?
hang on one
Yeah,
second.
Okay. Yeah, if you can tell us where we can get it at, then yeah, tell Frosty so he can.
I thought we looked it up on Barnes and Noble and they didn't have it.
Did we? We probably did, knowing you. Yeah, probably did, because you got better memory than I do.
What's wrong?
Frosty said I probably looked at Barnes and Noble before, and they didn't have it.
Right? Oh, they didn't have it? So what am I
No,
doing
they
then?
didn't.
Yeah, because they have like the Forager's Garden. Of course they wouldn't have it. It's useful.
Well, tell me you got to go to Amazon to get the damn thing. Jeez, oh man.
I don't like Amazon.
I try not to deal with them anymore. I don't.
And then when you get through, when you start reading the books, you get to that curly worry uh, bar and sit there and just read and just get into the reading real good with that curly worry bar.
I'm
My
excited to
daughter,
try that.
my daughter bought something I don't usually eat, and I'm eating it slowly though. She bought me a big chocolate chip cookie. I mean, that thing's huge. Damn, that thing's huge. And I don't usually eat that kind of stuff, but it's good. I gotta admit, it's been a while since I had one. I'm gonna regret it, but it's good.
You didn't let it sit around.
Yeah, it's in a bag. I just take a little bit out each day. I mean, I don't eat it all at one time.
It's huge. It easily has to be like It's not even, it's like huge, but it's thick at the same time. I feel like it's like 3 cookies put together. It was my first time buying one. And they're only $1 at this place called BJ's.
Wow, that's a heck of
And
a deal.
yeah. And they
You know what
say
it
like
is?
other stores buy them and then they upmark them and resell them at their place. So I knew they had to be good.
Oh yeah.
She doesn't want me to be skinny. She wants me to become fat again.
I do not.
Hmm.
I just know sometimes you don't treat yourself, so I figure I'd do it. But I told you don't eat the whole thing, just take a little piece and try it.
That's what I'm doing. I'm just a little piece at a time. I am. I'm
Tell the
not
truth.
being. No, it's. Yeah, I still got half of one left, Jeff. Yeah.
Or you do better than me.
Yeah. It's still out there. Yeah. Mom's gone. Not mine.
Well, let me check the cameras real quick. I'll be back. I heard something.
Okay.
Uh,
Shouldn't have
I'll be
any
right
problems
back.
anymore. Okay. You know what I should do is post that thing out so everybody else can see what we're trying to get. So.
The only thing I see from Barnes and Nobles is The Forager's Harvest, a guide to identifying, harvesting, and preparing edible wild plants.
That's on Barnes and Noble. You found it?
It's not the same book you guys are looking for. I mean, it could be, but it's not
What's the
there's
author's first name?
Shoot.
Samuel.
That's.
No, it's a
No,
different
they
one.
no. No.
Okay then.
Uh. It's not. It's a female's name.
Okay.
In fact, I don't even have it here. 'Cause I erased. Ah, son of a gun! I erased it back.
I have it. I
Ah.
have the cover. I was just trying to see if they had it there.
Could you do me a favor? Can you send me that when you can? Or Frosty, do you have it still? The picture of the
Oh, her
book?
name's Nicole.
I
I
want to
got
put
it,
it out
Dad.
here on
I don't
YouTube.
think I
So.
have a picture. I just had the name of the book.
Oh, okay. I want to put it out there on
So
YouTube so people can see it, what we're looking for. So if they want to buy it, they can buy it if they can find it. Looks like we might have to go to YouTube to get it though.
You can go ahead and try YouTube. I'll see how that works out for you.
Thank you, Lady Jane. Appreciate that. All right, let me put this thing in here.
well, I thought that pig was squealing for a minute.
Yeah, I did too. He beat me to it. I was just ready to say that. Yeah. My God, he beat me to it. Yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
that's the door.
we have. All right. Let me put this out here so somebody else can see what we're saying. And I'll. Okay. Let me
I'm
go
just gonna
back to
order it
my.
from her website.
Can you do that? I tried to do that. I couldn't figure they. She didn't have no email address or anything.
Does she have a website?
Yeah, it's called theforagersguide.com.
Oh,
And you
really?
go
I didn't
you
see it
go to
either.
the
Did you?
you go to the right, there's 3 bars. You scroll on those or you open the bars and there's
Oops.
a second from the bottom, it says store. You click on store, it's $37.
Yeah, that's it.
And then she
That's it.
also has a book called The Lost Book of Herbal Remedies
Ooh, that sounds like a winner too.
and Medicinal Garden Kit. I think they're seeds.
Is that for northern people, northern of America? That just doesn't
The
say.
medicinal, the Lost Book of Herbs or the Medicinal Garden Kit.
The herb kit.
The herb book?
Yeah, the herb book. Yeah,
It doesn't say.
doesn't say. Shoots.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, the only thing that should happen, at least we can fall back on some weeds during the summertime, but wintertime is going to be a bear because we won't be able to find anything.
Yeah.
But at least something's better than nothing. Just any way to get ready. I don't want to depend on government unless I
And
have
she
to.
has another book called The Lost Superfoods.
No, one book at a time. One book. Jeez.
No, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, well, no, we'll get
What, you
some
don't
more.
want to
It's
start your
just
library?
no, I don't. No,
I'm
please,
gonna
just one
write a
book at a
book.
time.
I'm gonna
This
write a
one could
book.
be good.
It's gonna be the
The,
small animals diet.
the
Small animal diet.
It's going to be called The Book of Critters.
How to eat a rat when you really need to.
Yeah.
I do. I like crickets. Crickets my forte. Yeah. Mm, it's better than cooking. All right, let's see here. All right, here we go.
So
Let's
they
show
have
everybody
another
what we
book.
got here.
This one's interesting. I kind of like this one. The Self-Sufficient Backyard.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah,
It
of
does.
course.
But
Here's what we're
this
talking about.
isn't
Well, basically what we're talking about.
this isn't from her. This is from somebody else, but it's on her website.
If you're curious and you want to find out what we're talking about, get this book. I'll make this thing a little bit bigger. There you go. It says the Forager Guide to Wild Foods, the North American edition. Oops, I just heard somebody. Hold on.
So, but if you
No,
click on it, it goes to a third-party website if you want to buy it. It's called digistore24.com. So you get the Forager's Guide to Wild Foods, the physical copy, plus a digital copy. Plus you get 3 free gifts. The Wilderness Survival Guide, Household Remedies, how to recover naturally at home, and 104 long-lasting foods that can make you at home. Okay.
that sounds like a winner.
But
Oh,
I
that
think
would be
they're all
bad at all.
digital. I think those are digital copies
Oh, shoots.
for the free gifts. Shipping is $9.99. The book itself is $37, so you'll be paying $46.99 plus tax, if there is tax.
Probably is.
There's only 31 on Amazon.
Is it? Maybe I'll do that.
Plus $5 for shipping. $4.99.
Ugh, I hate Amazon.
That lady's baking or raking. I don't like her. But anyway, people, if you can get this book, it'll help you out. I guess apparently they show you illustrations of what to look for, what kind of plant, and how to cook it, what it does to you. You know what the benefits of it, and it's supposed to be pretty good. So I'm going to be the guinea pig, and if I can find everything that I need, and if not, I'll have to do it next summer. But at least I'll have the book,
And
and
so
I'll
if you
tell
hear
you,
from them, it's working good. If you don't hear from them at all, we all know what happened.
yeah, yeah,
He didn't find a good plant.
I got the wrong mushroom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and if I survive, I'll talk to you at the hospital.
Yeah. No, Dad, unicorns don't exist. Stop hallucinating.
Yeah, really. My dad's on a mushroom trip. Yeah. Of course, I'm not stingy. I'll share it to my family.
Yeah. You're on your own. I'll just record.
Yeah.
We'll make another show.
This guy's got the munchies.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you decide to, there's where you get the book at, and the name of it, I should say, and you can try to find the book. But it's supposed to be pretty good, and the diet lines is supposed to be really, really helpful for your body. It's not the best tasting thing in the world, but you're not eating it to have taste. You're eating it to help your body out, and it's supposed to be beneficial. In fact, Frosty read up more about it than I do. You want to tell him a little bit about the beneficials there, Frosty?
Can't remember. Not
See how
really. I
important?
can't. But
Yeah, you get.
but it's on my list of things to purchase soon.
Yeah,
I guess I'll just have to do it through Amazon. It doesn't ship from her directly. It ships from Claude Davis.
What's the price
uh,
on Amazon?
Mm,
and
this
how
one's
many is?
37 though.
Was it 37?
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
37. I remember that now.
plus
Yeah, it
$5 for
was
shipping.
$5 for shipping. Yep, that's right. How many books are there?
One.
Oh my gosh, I can't
You might be
believe
better off
this.
with the other one. For $5 more, you get 3 additional books. But
Yeah,
again, they're
do it that way.
digital.
Yeah,
But they're
well,
digital, so I don't know
I
where you're
don't,
gonna store them.
I don't know either because I don't. Unless I put it in my computer, but that's gonna be
You're
kind
gonna
of
lug
hard
your
out there. When,
computer around the forest.
that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be kind of hard. Well, I can put it along extension cord to it. Start my generator, electric car.
Like, what are you talking about? You can just go plug it in the electric car lot. Like, hello.
Yeah, electric. That'd be the day I buy an electric car.
God, I feel like I'm living a nightmare. Honest to God.
Well, you're not alone. We're all in the same boat. So
I know, it's like we're all living the same dream. It's
yeah,
nuts.
it's all right. We're all wondering what's gonna happen. We know the bottom line. It's just how it's gonna happen. When. Just gotta adapt and improvise as much as you can. Do the best you can.
Thou shall
Isn't that what
not
they
kneel.
isn't that what they used to tell us in the service there, Frosty and Michelle?
Oh yeah, stay flexible.
Yep.
Hmm.
Oh, I think Michelle's walking her dog or letting it loose. How is he being? Is he behaving a little bit better today?
Yeah, a little bit because I find a little weak spot. He wants to act up, and I get a spray can of Lysol, and he don't like nothing sprayed. So I I try to spray his area, let it come out a little bit. It comes charging over there, and I block off the area that I don't want him in, and tell him to lay down. And 9 times out of 10, he lays down, but he just not laid down. And
Okay.
then I got the female dog trying to start her shit.
Well, at least they're a little better. Yeah.
Go lay down, Diamond. Go lay down. Or you'll get the same treatment. Go lay down. Go. Go. Well, no, him and her gets into a little squabble. So
Hmm.
him and her, Sparky and him, gets a little squabble.
Um. Yeah, Marley and Max are constantly squabbling.
So
Poor Max is being ridden like a train by poor Marley. He don't like it, so then he gets pissed.
she likes to sit in here and watch TV. She looks up at TV.
You should turn on Lassie. He might fall in love. Just a thought.
Oh, no.
Lassie.
You talk about Lassie.
I'll just get it from Amazon, Dad. Not unless
Okay.
you want the other 3 copies. I don't know about that other website.
Okay. Well, the only problem is you only get one book, and I wanted you to get one too.
I'm not worried about it.
Enter two, and see what happens. I bet you get them.
Yeah, that would be a bad idea. What can I tell
Oh
you?
yeah. I'm gonna enter
Look,
5 and see what happens.
Good thinking. Good thinking,
Yeah,
Frosty.
I can order 5.
see what I told you.
Wow. Doggone, I'm going to try that trick too. I want to try some ground here. I'm going to, doggone, of all times for it to be getting cold up here. Son of a gun.
What?
I like that idea what Graham said.
Like, hold on.
Maybe you should do the same thing, Michelle. Oh, I got to get back to my messages. Ooh, that didn't feel too good.
Yeah, and if you don't catch on fire myself, then I'll try it.
Well, hell, we used to do that as kids. You know that?
I missed it.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Walking around with no shoes, and as a
Oh,
I
kids.
do it all the time. I like walking without my shoes on.
Yeah.
my mother was like that. She was from Oklahoma. She didn't have shoes.
My dad would be like, go put some shoes on. No, I don't want to wear my shoes. Barefoot and happy.
My grandfather, I think it was, or my grandmother, one of the two, had found a strayed dog. It was a Chihuahua. Meanest little shit I've ever seen in my life. Didn't like
They are mean.
anybody. And my dad tolerated it. And my dad says, that's it. He says, I'm getting rid of that dog. And I said, what happened? He says, I was walking. He says, as I walked, he says, the dog shit right in the middle of the damn hallway, and I stepped right in. It looked like toothpaste running between my toes. My dad has a weak stomach for that. My dad, he said, that dog is out. That was it. I never seen the dog since. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, looked like toothpaste running between his toes. I laughed my ass off. Oh my god.
Remember, well, that's what you say about popcorn. As soon as he gets bad house manners, he's out the door.
Oh yeah. My dad had bought a
Mm-hmm.
Bouvier, with the blue tongue, hair in that sucker. Just he had 3 layers of hair,
Are they
and
called boobies or chow chows?
chow chows. You're right, chow chows. You're right, chow chows. Anyway, he had a blue tongue, very unusual dog, and the dog wouldn't listen to my dad. In fact, the dog would drag my dad down the street, and the dog got mangy. So my dad shaved his ass. It looked like a baboon walking down the street. People beeping the horn, laughing their asses off. Here's a dog's got 3 layers of hair, and all of a sudden his ass is all shaved off. Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Is that the one
Looked
that's
like
got a mane like a lion?
yep, that's the
Yes.
one. Yep, that's the one.
Pretty dog.
Yep,
Yeah.
So pretty.
it was hilarious. So people would drive beep beep. Ah! His ass is showing. Yeah, looked like a red baboon walked. Oh, only my dad.
Did you mean they shaved you? They shaved you like a baboon?
If they
No,
would have shaved me, go on.
they just die for Bill Brown. They don't shave him.
That's right. Yeah, don't forget, I'm the bad baby.
I'm tired of these dogs. I really am.
Get some from the chew on?
Give him your leg.
But anyway. So what else we going to talk about, boys and girls?
I don't know.
Well, we talked about the government. Basically, that's just about it. That's what we're here for is the government. Tell them how good they are. Yeah. I'm just waiting to see if Jay gets that book or not. 5 of them.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
that address is 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue now. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now, what's the deal on a mink farmer? and he raised these minks to kill muskrats. And they drain the water in these canals. You can't have too much water. It can't be too high, and it can't be too low. You got to be kind of just below, oh, I don't know, mid thigh or something like that. Man, those minks, they go right after those muskrats. They're quick. They're quick in the water.
Do they really?
Oh yeah. This guy knew all about them. I mean, he's pretty knowledgeable. And he figured it out. I guess he raises them.
Now,
That's his animal crop. He doesn't have sheep or goats or cows or anything like that. He does minks.
now, do they actually kill them and eat them, or just kill them?
Oh yeah, they
Do you
eat
know?
them. Yeah, in the wild they would actually eat them, and and that's what he does. Is he gets these uh, minks hunting for him, and then he snags them up and uses them for mink food.
Wow.
So
Well,
you don't have
in Detroit,
you don't have to you don't have to buy as much food when you can supplement it with muskrat, I guess.
in Detroit, a long time ago in the 1800s, we have an island called Belle Isle, and people wanted to use it for like a park. You had to go across the bridge to go to this little island, but they couldn't do it. Too many snakes. I mean, real bad snakes. So what they did is they hogs, and hogs eat snakes.
Yeah,
And when the snakes try to bite them, they can't get through that fat. It doesn't kill them.
right.
So they got rid of them. They got rid of all the snakes. They put hogs over there. That's weird how
Yeah,
Mother Nature takes and balances things out, you know?
yeah. See a snake go down in a hole for a den, and that hog will root him out.
Wow. That's amazing.
It's too bad they couldn't use them in the Everglades to kill those boa constrictors.
Yeah, you guys are getting a lot of them down there.
Yeah, they're pretty much taken over. They have a big hunt for them and everything, but still, I mean, I guess they reproduce pretty well. I don't know what their reproduction cycle is, but they multiply quick.
Wow. You have another snake that's breeding with them. What's they call? I got it. Anaconda? No. There's another.
Anaconda's a
Python.
big constrictor. Yeah,
Yeah, you have that down there, don't you? They're breeding with each other?
not in the Everglades now.
No? Okay. I know there's another species that.
Python.
You have to get the name of the python, but it's a common one that people have for house pet.
Jeez.
Burmese.
But yeah, Burmese python. I think that's what it is.
You know, Gene, you're starting to scare me
Why?
with all these names you're getting popping out of your head.
Just common knowledge, isn't it, Jane?
Yeah. Either that or you just know a few people who has them.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Hmm.
So you might wake up and have a python in your bed.
Jeez, oh no, no thanks.
Never mind. Never mind. Not going there.
You know, every time you breathe out and when you breathe in, that's when they. Well, I should say when you breathe out, they constrict you. They tighten your bones until they crush you. We can't breathe anymore. Oh, hello.
Michelle,
Jane's on
Michelle, that
the
is
line
such a
here.
loaded question. I can't.
Yep. Your mama said hi, Jane.
Hi.
She goes,
You've,
hi.
you've caught me in
Hey,
rare form.
hey, Mrs. Brown, how you doing, sweetie? Don't forget
Michelle
Cocal.
Michelle said, hello, Mrs. Brown and Co.
Okay.
Okay. She says, okay, no problem.
Alrighty.
All right. Good night to you.
Yeah.
See you in a while. Love you.
Okay.
Well, I was
Come to
giving
think of it,
candy out at the door on one Halloween, and this guy come with a big pygmy boa wrapped around his neck. I mean, I don't know if you ever saw those, but man, that sucker, it had to be. I mean, it would take both your hands to go around its girth in the middle of him. Now, he had kind of a long neck, but then he had a huge, like, round body that wasn't very long. It was only maybe, the whole snake might have been 3 feet.
damn, I wouldn't trust them suckers.
Oh, hell no, me neither. I had a,
What, boa constrictors?
yeah, pygmy boa.
Oh, I don't know what that one is.
They look like a regular snake with a big sausage body, and that sausage is, you can't even get your hands around it.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
Oh yeah, it's big.
Get a hold of you? Oh
It's
no.
weird. It's weird looking.
Mm-mm.
I'd have to carry a spare mouse in my pocket just in case of emergencies.
Are you kidding? I'd be carrying a knife or something before it wrapped itself around me and cut that sucker.
Well, I knew a girl that had some, and they were young, and they were in an aquarium, like a small aquarium, a regular fish size, small one. And she would buy these dead mice.
Yep.
You could buy live ones too, but she bought the dead ones, and she would take and a pair of tongs, and put it down in there. She tried it with her hand, and uh, it scared her. I don't know if it actually bit her or what, but anyway, she started using tongs after that. And you see that snake, and it bites it at the head, and then it
Mm-hmm.
immediately encircles it from the head down with its body. I mean, it's so fast. It's really quite amazing to see it.
Wow.
So you take the frozen mice or whatever it is, and you thaw them in warm water, and then you touch their stomachs and squeeze it to make sure it's right. Because if it's cold, obviously the snake's not going to recognize it. It's not going to go after it. It wants
Right.
that heat. Yeah, and then you stick it in its cage,
There was a
and then you
guy.
wonder why. Hmm?
Go on.
I was saying, then you wonder why. Did I know a little bit about a little bit?
There was a guy who was supposed to be eaten by a snake. He had a air tank, everything else in the suit, and he was going to get eaten up by a boa constrictor, but he chickened out. He wouldn't do it. Can't blame him.
Well, how dumb are you? I'm sorry. Do you know what they do to you? They'll crush your bones as they're eating you, as their body is constricting. It's going to crush you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's no way you would make it out. You would be literally crushed alive.
Yeah, I agree. But he had an air tank. I don't know how the hell that thing would eat an air tank, but yeah,
I mean,
Well,
what would
there's
you do at that point? Like release the air tank and blow up the snake?
I don't
Make a
know.
balloon out of them? I don't know.
He chickened
the
out.
the biggest python is reticulating python found in Asia, and they get to be like 30 feet long.
Ah, God.
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Holy hell,
You,
they could. Whoa. They could eat a water buffalo.
yeah, I don't know.
Please don't forget, Heather.
I'm not. I have to go to bed in a few minutes anyways. Love you. Good night.
Good night, Weeda Woo.
Hey. Papa
Hi,
says good
sweetheart.
night. Night. Love you.
Love you too, sweetheart. Love you too. I'll
Brush your
catch you
teeth.
soon.
All right. Bye. Brush your
Bye bye,
teeth,
sweetheart.
please. Thank you.
That's what life's all about. There are kids, you know, and they're trying to ruin that right now. The government is.
Oh yeah. Never let a young mind go to waste when you can manipulate it into a pile of absolutely steaming crap.
That's the truth. You're right. That's the way they think too. You're right. Boy, you couldn't hit that any better, Frosty. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
That's telling it
That's
like it
true.
is. Yeah, it is. The best thing about government is nothing. That's what it is. I got to find that CNN thing. I got to do. I want to look for that VA thing. I really want to see that video. That's what I want to look for.
Yeah, you have
Since
to look on Google.
since Biden's got in, they haven't said nothing about a VA. You know, person going, something going wrong with them. But when Trump was in there, everything was like, VA this, VA that. Do you think they're racist?
Racist.
Mm-hmm. Because it was Trump was he was the 45th president. They used to put all kinds of stuff in VA.
Well, you remember how long it took for them to hang Trump's picture in the VA?
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
It was months. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
It might even have been a year before they did it.
It was a long time.
It
You're
was a
right.
long time. Well, Biden's was up there the next day.
Yeah, yeah. Him
That
and
tells you
Kamala.
quite a bit.
I'm surprised they didn't have Kamala Harris there.
Oh, he's probably
Always.
sniffing her hair in the photo.
Well, I wanted to draw a mustache in her face. Yeah. He's a winner. That guy is. But they did that
So,
purposely. Yeah, I'm listening.
to answer your question, Frosty, about how often they breed,
Yeah.
so it says males breed yearly, females may not, but when they do, they can have from 10 to 64 young.
Yeah.
Doggone.
Yeah.
Whew.
And their gestation period is about 5 to 8 months, depending on the local temperature. Females give birth to litters that range from 10 to 64 young, with an average being around 25. Once born, boa constrictors are fully independent.
Well, I can believe that. I wonder if they're any good to eat.
Well, I
Mm-mm.
watched the program on them. I don't know what kind of boa it was, but they had these mating balls where you'd have, oh, I don't know how many snakes in a huge. They would actually form a ball, just crawling all over each other and mating. They call it a mating ball.
Huh. Are they tearing up the alligators as well?
Well, yeah, they will eat the small alligator, especially a big one can eat a small alligator. Uh, Now they always got pictures. I always questioned it whether they're real pictures, but of the big boa constrictor eating lots of different critters, big critters, but I don't know how true that is.
That'd be a horrible way of dying. Jeez, oh man.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, they got to have a strong acid in their system to dissolve bone and everything.
Damn. That would be a horrible death. I'm seriously, especially if you're alive getting in there. Whew.
Yeah, be like going into a tube of hydrochloric acid that's crushing you too at the same time.
Wow. That's power. That's power. Well, they're running our fishing here in the Blue Lakes with these big freighters coming in.
The snakes are.
No, that's snake. I forget what the hell you call them. Like leeches and stuff like that that cling onto the damn freighters and they drop off here in the fresh water
Right,
from the ocean. And they're like, I don't know exactly what the. We got that flying fish,
right.
and they're trying to stop that from going into the lakes. They got electric fence, but I don't know how that's going to work. You know what I mean? But they're ruining our waters here. They are for species.
Yeah, I've seen videos of those flying fish guys out in boats and stuff. Boy, that's
Mm.
crazy.
Yeah, well, they're coming from the Mississippi, and I believe the Mississippi's connected to the Michigan uh, lake. I'm not positive about it because I remember me reading up on about it. I got to read up on it some more. But somehow they're connected, and they got electric fence. So I got to check that out some more. But I do know the freighters that come in here, go to Huron and Michigan to drop their load and everything else. They cling on. Some of these creatures cling onto the freighters. They drop off in the fresh lakes here.
Upset the ecosystem of the water.
Mm-hmm. They sure do. Like I said, from well, I'd say about 15 miles from where I live at, the lake where I'm at right here, it's just dirty, mucky, filthy, like sewage is coming in there. But past that, it's clearer than a bell. You can almost drink off of it, boil it and drink it.
Yeah, like we won't even go to the beaches over here.
Mm-hmm.
If we go to the
That,
beach, we definitely don't go in the water.
really, that bad,
You'll
huh?
come out with a second head. Yeah,
Yeah,
and a
it's
third
bad.
eye.
But if you go in the thumb area, beautiful, just as clear. It's just oh my God, you can see the bottom.
Yeah, it's really nice.
In fact, we went to Port Austin last year, which is the tip of the thumb of Michigan, and it's beautiful up there. Kids went out there in the sand and went in the lake. Beautiful. Kids are having a ball.
Yeah, my daughter didn't want to leave. She loved it.
Yeah.
Like the bottom of the lake, it was like soft sand, and she found all kinds of seashells and like Petoskey rocks, and she found all kinds of things. She was having fun.
And they had a pier that was like about a quarter of beautiful. You could walk out there in the lake itself.
Hmm.
It was all breaker wall is what it was, but they used it for a walker. You could walk out there. Beautiful. One of these
I
days, I
know
want to go
that.
up there. I'll take some more pictures. Go on. Sorry.
I know the Columbia River. That's a huge river up in the northwest, but it is dark water. It's like you know how you would take a pile of leaves and put it in water, and you get kind of it takes the stain out of the leaf and it goes into the water. It makes it dark.
Hmm.
That's what the Columbia River is like, and
Wow.
you're not going to see in the depths of it. They used to have boat races up there, and every year somebody would dive off into what they thought was deep water, and it was shallow water, and they ended up breaking their neck.
That's crazy.
Yeah, if you can't see where you're diving, don't dive. And if the
Oh
water's
no, we were taught that at a very young age. Never
yeah,
dive into a.
yeah.
Hmm.
Now the Columbia River, where is that located at?
Well, it runs along the Oregon-Washington border for to the ocean, I think. But
Okay.
where it actually starts from is, I think, up in Canada, maybe, or something. It comes down through Washington.
Yes, it does.
Now they say Oregon is a beautiful state. Well, it was a beautiful state.
Oh, scenery-wise, you got a little bit of everything. You got desert on the eastern side, but on the western side, and even in the central part, is beautiful.
Wow.
Excellent farm country.
Hmm.
I think that's where Little People Big World was based at.
Oh, those little.
So where the dad owns the farm and they have 4 kids. And 3 were average height and 1 was smaller. And
Oh,
2
that's
of
the
the
one on
kids were
television.
twins.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The
Yeah.
television.
Yeah. I used to love that show. And then I was sad when they divorced. It's just not the same now. I don't
Yeah.
like the dad's girlfriend. I feel like she's money hungry.
So he went on to bigger things. Is
He
that what you're
did.
saying? Yeah.
He will no, I don't know. I think he made a bad decision. I really do, because I feel like him and Amy still love each other, even though she's
Yeah.
remarried. But I feel like they still love each other. I just feel like it's that girlfriend that's interfering. I don't feel like she's doing anything good for him.
It could be just a scenario. One. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah,
It
they're
could be.
all scripted.
Yeah.
There's nothing real anymore, especially in TV land.
Especially in real life.
Yeah,
When they're
you
trying
took
to,
the words out of my mouth.
yeah, especially when they're trying to picture like
You definitely took the words out of my mouth. I was just trying to be nice.
Real Housewives. There's another one.
Yeah. Your mother 2 nights ago.
I
She
That's another
comes in.
show I can't stand. Huh?
Your mother came in my bedroom. I was watching TV. She goes, "Hey, look at this!" And we went to that American Has Talent,
Mm-hmm.
and they had this thing called what do I call it again? Doc, got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
Meta,
can't remember that.
yeah, metaphysics. Is that right? That's right, right? Yeah, metaphysics. And they showed these people in front of the camera, and when the camera put them on screen behind them, they looked like Elvis, and the other one looked like Simon, and the other one looked like the 2 girls that are, that are judges, and
Mm-hmm.
they actually sound like Elvis. It was the damnedest thing I've ever seen in my life. I showed the show Frosty and
That's
Polebilly last
creepy.
night.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go watch it. Hold on.
They looked
Metaphysics.
and sounded just like him.
but yet
That's a little too much for me.
then when you then when you looked at the people, but when you looked the camera got a hold of them, they looked like Elvis and Simon, and yeah, it was weird. Once you
Hmm.
see that, so I guess you could say a picture isn't worth 1,000 words anymore. Because what they can do.
Well, yeah, exactly.
That may not be Biden at the podium.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, that's true. I hate to say that. You're
Who's
right.
not to
Yeah,
say that might have been how it happened anyways.
yeah,
He was
yeah.
probably never at the debates. He was probably
In the basement.
In the basement. Yeah,
mm-hmm.
he probably
Yeah,
he may not even be in the White House.
probably had to change his diaper. Didn't have time to go up there.
It'll be weekend at Bernie's, and we'll never know it.
Weekend at Birdie. Yeah. Uh,
Wow, that's crazy.
where do you see it?
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah, watch it. Yeah, it's
they
when
can do that,
technology is getting. Oh,
if
go
they
ahead.
can do that, there's no end to the tricks they can pull on you.
I was just gonna say, with technology is getting that like in depth with things, that's too much. You know, that's too much. Then you literally can't believe what you see with your own eyes or hear at that point.
No.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to show Frosty and Poobili what was going on, you know? It was weird. Tell me that guy doesn't look like Elvis and sound like Elvis.
Yeah, it's freaky.
Yeah, it's not even his face either, you know, really.
I mean, you can tell a little bit like the way. Oh, I don't know. He's moving around like smoothly.
Yeah.
I mean, you can tell a little bit like on the screen. You know.
Mm.
Yeah, that could be the White House press secretary pretending to be Biden.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Crying all the time.
Oh, yeah, I got her going too now. Just like her mother.
Ain't no friend of
Hmm.
mine.
Oh, by the way, did you order that book?
No, not yet.
Did I tell you she's not a procrastinator or what? Did I
I'm
tell
not
you?
a procrastinator. I just don't trust that 24/7 digital website, whatever it is. And I know they gotta have it elsewhere than just Amazon. I'm gonna check another store by my house. Wow.
You ain't nothing but a brown dog. Crying all the time.
Don't get Michelle pissed.
Tell you what,
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. They have Heidi
We're
and what's her name? I can't think of her name offhand.
Frosty was saying there's nothing but a hound dog. I said, don't get Michelle pissed.
Yeah,
oh, there's no curly whirly bars for your ass, Frosty.
Oh yeah, send them. Send them. I'll take a case.
have you had a curly whirly?
No, but everybody says they're good. I'm trusting you all. I have faith.
I don't know. I haven't tried one yet, so don't hold me to that yet.
Uh-huh.
Jeez.
Well, you take
12B. Welcome aboard, our friend.
hey 12B.
Hey,
Oh, 12B's
Trilby.
here? Hey, 12B,
Mm-hmm.
did you want to come up or what? Oh, I like, what do you say?
He says, I love you, Bill.
Oh, he's so sweet. Tonight,
He's
baby. Get the
he's
ladder ready for me.
he's mushy tonight.
He's mushy.
No, he's fluffing the pillow out. All I know is we'll say, that's not nice, Michelle.
Nah,
I love when
12B would never
I
say
love when
that.
you two go back and forth. It's so funny.
We know we're just teasing each other, and he knows it.
I know. I love it. I like the
He's like
bantering.
he's fluffing the pillow for his blow up Mr. Brown doll.
Whip me, hit me, cuff me, beat me. I'm
Well, you
yours.
you better start blowing out doll up at uh let's see Firestone. Pump in the air and do it.
Give it some tread.
And if you squeeze me just right, I go.
It's like a
That's what the
chipmunk.
Firestone. That's what the Firestone Christmas care is all about.
That's not true. You're like the pooping pig. You fart, Dad.
Well,
Oh,
Huh?
that's bad.
If
That's
you
bad.
squeeze you,
Oh, okay, I got you now. Okay, I don't go
squeeze
eat
the
eat.
air out of you.
Nice
yeah,
talking
that
I'm
to you.
just
good
kidding.
guru special comes right out of you, don't it?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, guru spec. Oh yeah. Phew.
Is 12 coming up?
No, I gave him the link, but I guess he's busy. So
Oh, hey, go downstairs. I gotta grab the laundry.
no whoopee. Yay.
Yay.
Anything else?
I've been putting my laundry off. It's stacking up now.
Something tells me you're gonna get in trouble.
Wow. Unreal.
Either that or you're gonna be walking around underwear free for a while.
Oh no, I got a whole drawer full of underwear.
Oh.
Firebomb it.
Nice.
I was alright for a while.
My underwear.
There goes uh, Frosty's frosted underwear. If you firebomb it, it all melts.
No, when I take it off, it stands up on its own.
And walks.
you, you can't
It
flatten it out.
pops like a Betsy doll.
That's a hell of a
Oh.
statement there, Frosty.
I like a man who starches his underwear, eh?
Yeah.
Naturally.
Put those on a flagpole, see what Washington's gonna say.
Yeah. Well, I got a little tin soldier underwear.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
That's funny. Ah, that is funny. Oh, shenanigans.
Yeah, shoot. Oh, did you want me to say anything to Buff tomorrow?
There was time I said hi.
Okay.
Must have seen him around the neighborhood,
Yeah, I'll tell him that.
you know.
Mm-hmm. I'll
Just
take some.
Benania.
Well, you know what? I could. Yeah, I can say that. I'll tell him you're welcome.
That's not what
Not
that
e-
means. That's not what
Hello.
that means.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. How you doing? No. Yeah. All right. Now leave me hanging. Now. Don't tell me what it is.
It's
Yeah, I miss
howdy.
talking to him.
Hmm?
Means howdy, Bubba.
I mean, Brian's good and all, but I miss Buff too.
Oh yeah. Well, he's got his own life now. He's enjoying it now.
No, I know. I'm happy for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
I'm very happy
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah. He
It's
reminds
a
me
long time coming.
of Frosty a little bit because he's good demeanor. You know, what I mean, he's easygoing.
When poor
Oh
Billy
yeah, they
got
would hit it
married,
off in a minute.
Huh?
did poor Billy get married?
Mm. Bo Billy won't never get married. He's done with it.
Oh,
No, he's happy just where he is. Him and his plants.
And his
the
dog.
old blue tick hound.
You want to say that again?
I said, and his blue tick hound.
Oh yeah. Um, I've got his name. The dog, ding dong.
Well, that's a good name for you, Ding Dong.
Hmm.
Ding
Paul
dong.
Williams dog?
Yeah, we'll tell Paul Billy. Michelle called him a ding dong.
No, I called you that. The other one
I'll,
couldn't remember the dog's name.
I'll see what 12B was saying. That ain't nice of you, Michelle.
I don't care. Does it look like I care? No.
There we go. That's the girl I know.
Mm,
Ah,
I just got a hiccup.
I got heartburn.
Those hiccups drive you crazy after a while.
yeah,
Just hold your breath.
especially when you can't talk.
Oh my gosh.
Sounds like you're drunk, inebriated.
Yeah.
And I ain't hit that stuff. I hadn't hit the moonshine yet.
It might help you out, believe it or not.
Yeah.
No, no. I would not stay on a
I don't know. I
open
remember
open
moonshine.
channel.
I don't know. I've never tried moonshine.
Mm.
And knock your bobby
Next time we
socks
go to,
right off your feet.
I'll give her a sample of when we go to Paul Billy's place.
No, I'm good. I don't trust you, and I don't trust him.
I don't understand what you're talking about. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah, yeah, whatever. Nope, we're not doing that again.
I don't know what you mean.
We're not doing that again.
I don't know what you mean.
Uh-huh.
I just got even with you for what you did to us.
There will be no more shots.
Yeah.
Not at all. All done. Game over. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. Oh my gosh.
I thought it was hilarious myself. We
Oh
warned
my
you. We
gosh.
warned you. We warned you. Have another drink.
I didn't think that they were going to creep up that fast. Like, really?
Uh,
Shenanigans. That was awful.
Oh,
mm,
now Bill Brown's what they call a creeper.
No, this is long, 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 long time ago. I was doing Jaeger bombs at my brother's surprise birthday party, but I didn't realize how fast Jaeger creeps up on you. And my
yeah.
brother's like, "Oh," he's like, "No." He's like, "You need to slow down a little bit. He's gonna hit you." I'm like, "Ah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." Because I can usually hold my own. Oh no, not that night. Oh no. Mm-mm.
She made a good have
Nope.
whoppers.
Here I'm thinking it's I know, right? Here I'm thinking it's like 2:33 in the morning. It's like 12. Okay, y'all, gotta go. Gotta get up for work in the morning.
We
Had my
got back
husband
at her
drive
because
me to work. Oh, go
she
ahead.
did the same thing to us. She did the same thing to us. We went up north, and she made us good food though. She did, but it didn't work out that way. Thanks to Pole Billy. Uh, she got us bombed. I
I
mean, she totally
did.
got us bombed. Oh my God, what a hangover I had the next day. But anyway, Pole Billy was so drunk, she made a beautiful uh, dishes. Like, what
Like
you
a
have?
barbecue
Potatoes?
chicken dinner.
Yeah. And Pole Billy got so drunk, he's putting his ashes in the peas.
No, in the baked beans. I'm like, you want some food? He's like, no,
Was it baked beans?
no. Yeah, yeah. He put the
Wow.
ashes in the baked beans, and then yeah. I'm not gonna go
I
any
bet
further
that was
unless he's
hot.
online. Hmm? So
I
yeah,
said,
so
I
I.
bet
Oh
that
my
was
God.
hot.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it was real hot. So they got me back
we,
years later, and I didn't realize that that's what they were going to do, but they
we,
did.
we were so, and she laughing her ass off the next morning. Well, you hungry? You want something to eat? Feeling bad
Oh,
today? So Paul Billy and I says we're gonna get even with her one of these days. We'll just wait, and we did. We
oh
did.
yeah.
We let her. Yeah, we sure did.
But I will say this: I went to work. I waited on the customers at the whatever bank I was at. I was still drunk, but I balanced.
Yeah.
I got my till down to 0.
Wow.
So whatever. And that was the end of that. First time Jaeger bombs, last time Jaeger bombs.
Like
No
I
more
said,
Jaeger bombs.
Frosty, Michelle, we are pranksters. We are pranksters.
Oh yeah.
Nobody prank, yeah. Nobody pranks me, I prank him back. You know, it's just constant go, 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 one way or another. Yeah,
I know this.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We are a family full of pranks. Hmm.
Yeah, it's fun. A lot of fun. Keeps us on
Hmm.
our toes.
Uh,
About it, guys. We'll take it easy. I know Frosty's getting tired. I can tell. Uh, I know Jane has to go to bed. Michelle, you take it easy with your you know, and
And the
Squeaky
doggies.
toy.
yeah, and what I'll do is I'll catch you guys. Well, what happened?
I
Hey,
don't know.
Frosty's Pretty Places.
That was weird. Who was that?
He
No,
says
Michelle wanted to
squeaky toy
get
and he
next
hung
to
up.
that pig.
Was that Frosty?
Yep.
It
Wow.
was? How'd
Yeah,
I
you
do
popped
that?
in. You popped in. You popped right out. And popped in again. What the heck? Yeah, that was weird.
It's the CIA.
Yeah. So, B, you have yourself a good night there, dude. Or
Yeah,
who's
well,
ever out
be
there.
safe, buddy.
Yeah, and everybody else, Graham, thank you.
Yeah, keep it between the dishes.
We'll catch you later on. Everybody, thank you very much. Do you want to say to anybody out there before we leave?
Good night, everybody.
Good
I ain't nothing
night.
but a brown dog. Crying all the
Crying
time.
all the time.
Go ahead, Jane.
That's it.
Go ahead, Jane.
Crying. Go ahead. What?
Your turn to talk.
Oh no, just good night, everyone.
Michelle?
Okay. Good night, everybody. Be safe. Take care. Come back for the uh, informative at slash laughing channel. We get the serious stuff out of the way first, and then we get into the funny part. All right. Take care, all.
See ya.
Thank you,
Bye bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Thank you for showing up, and we do appreciate it. Hope we gave you some knowledge here, what's going on. Hope you can use it. That's what we're here for. We're not here for subscribers, money, anything like that. Just listeners. That's all it is. I thank you very much from all of us. Have a good day, and God bless all. See you in a while. Mr. Brown is out.